Price.
On the sideline where heroes stay. Fight Red Devil football, a force to be reckoned in our hearts and souls. Forever beckoned with Fun 92 stepping. Our story's been told, 15 years strong. As champions unfold.
The following is a copyrighted feature of the Fun Media Group in conjunction with the Alabama High School Athletic Association.
We are the radio home of the 7-time state champion Fyffe Red Devils. Fun 92.7 HD2. Now from the FTC Farmers Telecommunication Cooperative Broadcast Booth. It's the Red Devil Preview on Fun 92.7. Brought to you by the town of Fyffe and Mayor Paul Cagle.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Field of Champions here at Piedmont High School, home of the Bulldogs for the second round of the AHSAA High School Football Playoffs. We could not be more thrilled for you to join us here this evening as we get set for almost a rematch. Both coaches will not like that sentiment, being that these two teams specifically have not met. But it's been almost 1 year ago to the day that these two programs met on this very field in the third round of the 2024 high school football playoffs. We'll get into that coming up in just a moment. I'm Adam Ward alongside Greg Mears, Jeremy Johnson, and our Ace Auto Sales sideline reporter, Bryce Tuthero, with us this evening. Let's dive right into this one. We're a few minutes late getting on the air, so let's jump right into this matchup quick, fast, and in a hurry. Fyffe 8-2, 6-1 in region play. Piedmont undefeated, 11-0, 8-0 in region play. Of course, Fyffe out of Class 3A Region 8, Piedmont out of Class 3A Region 6. Fifth meeting all-time between these two, Greg. As I mentioned, the lone win for Piedmont came last year. Fyffe owns this series 3-1, but don't fool yourselves. This has been a very competitive, albeit short series.
Yeah, very, very good games through these series. You know, a couple years ago in the semifinals, and just a great program they have over here, and one of those teams that, they've been at 3A, and Fyffe's missed them several times, so that's always been, why we haven't really played them quite as much as we probably would have.
Fyffe defeated Lauderdale County in the first round last week, 34-7. Piedmont beat Phil Campbell like a drum, 59-19. And, of course, as we mentioned, last year's meeting, an overtime thriller, the first overtime game that I have ever had the pleasure of calling in all the years that I've been doing this. I did ask Coach if it was his first. He said no. In fact, his very first ever playoff game as a head coach was an overtime matchup. So it is few and far between that these happen, at least with these two programs. Championship caliber, Jeremy Johnson. This is a football team and a football coach in Jonathan Miller. 14 years as a head coach, only his third at Piedmont, but he's picked up right where Steve Smith left off.
Yeah, and it's amazing, when you follow, and I'm going to use the term loosely, but you follow a legend.
Yeah.
And I think people, Piedmont probably think of Steve Smith that way. Usually the first guy that follows is got high expectations, and maybe a lot of times they don't make it.
Land for the slaughter.
Yeah, but Coach Miller has, after I think his first year was a little down by Piedmont standards, but since then they've picked it up, and they're right back where was Coach Smith.
Bryce Tuthero, I'll ask you quite simply, your takeaway from this matchup this year versus last. You didn't get to play in this one last year. You were here for it. You got to try to be that sideline leader for these guys. You were injured, but what do you remember from this game a year ago?
I remember their passing, and number one, Pinto from Piedmont, a heck of a player. That quarterback and Pinto, they just got a connection, the chemistry, and they're hard to stop. They can run the ball, pass the ball. Defense is good. I mean, they got a good defense. They're just all-around good team, and I think tonight's going to be the same way. I mean, as last year, a good game.
I think you're right.
See how it goes.
We will take a break. When we come back, we'll give you the Rainsville Glass LLC in-game scoreboard, including the game we are following tonight. Winner of this matchup between Fyffe and Piedmont gets the winner of Gordo and Colbert County next week. We'll tell you more about that coming up in just a moment as you're listening to the Red Devil Radio Preview Show brought to you by the town of Fyffe and Mayor Paul Cagle, live tonight on Fun 92.7 FM HD1 and HD2. Stay with us.
The town of Fyffe and Mayor Paul Cagle are proud supporters of the Fyffe Red Devils. The mayor and town council would like to remind fans that we all play a role in the education of our students. As parents, fans, and members of this community, we set the example whether you're aware of it or not. Real Red Devil fans practice good sportsmanship. This message is brought to you by the town of Fyffe and Mayor Paul Cagle. Go Big Red.
50 words to describe 50 taters. Delicious, tasty, mouth-watering food heaven. Well, there are many more words, but to experience comfort food in a casual dining atmosphere, stop in at 50 Taters. From loaded taters that are legendary in North Alabama to sizzling steaks, tantalizing barbecue plates, burgers, and simply irresistible salads, the choices are endless. Fill up before the big game at 50 Taters in Rainsville at 770 East Main Street. Open Wednesday through Saturday 11 to 8 and Sundays 11 till 2:30. 50 Taters. It's taterific.
With her personal or business, taxes, or record keeping, you could always use help. Think ABC. That's right, ABC, Accounting Bookkeeping Consultants. With more than 25 years experience in helping people, owner Melody Coker and Accounting Bookkeeping Consultants can provide you with professional tax preparation and financial accounting. With tax season fast approaching, ABC can help you be prepared for upcoming tax readiness and will be there for you when it's time to do your tax returns. So think ABC, Accounting Bookkeeping Consultants in Fyffe and Rainsville. Call 256-638-3335.
Need a car but have no credit, bad credit, or no down payment? No problem at Ace Auto Sales. Hi, I'm Ace.
Hi, this is Maverick with Maverick Towing.
And we understand life happens. That's why we offer hassle-free financing, a layaway program, and fast approvals to get you on the road in about 30 minutes. Every car now comes with a warranty for added peace of mind. We're family-owned, conveniently located on Highway 75 proudly serving our community for over a decade. Browse our inventory today at aceautosalesonline.com.
Turn your backyard into an unforgettable playground with an inflatable rental from Air Kids Inflatable Rentals. Choose from a variety of bounce houses, cow trains, water slides, obstacle courses, and combinations that will ensure your kids have tons of fun. Make it a tasty event with a cotton candy, snow cone, or popcorn machine. Air Kids will even deliver it to your home for a nominal fee. Affordable rentals and 20% discount for churches and schools. Call 256-996-1995 and follow Air Kids Inflatable Rentals on Facebook. Air Kids Inflatable Rentals, making your event memorable.
Elevate your brand with top-notch labels from Alliant Label LLC. A full-service label manufacturer, we offer everything from blank shipping labels to customized solutions. Whether you're a small farmer or a large corporation, we cater to your needs with precision and care. Family-owned and operated with 30 years of industry expertise, Alliant Label excels in delivering large-scale orders promptly and efficiently. Our commitment to quality and customer service means your brand receives the attention it deserves every time. Visit AlliantLabel.com or call 888-673-0707. Alliant Label, making your ideas stick.
This is the new home of the Fyffe Red Devils in North Alabama. Fun 92.7 HD2. Now back to the Red Devil preview, brought to you by the town of Fyffe and Mayor Paul Cagle.
Welcome back to the Field of Champions, Piedmont, Alabama, for tonight's second round AHSAA high school football matchup between the Fyffe Red Devils and the homestanding Piedmont Bulldogs. Let's get you caught up on what is happening with the Rainsville Glass LLC in-game scoreboard and other second-round action across the Fun Media Group footprint. As we said, the game to watch tonight, Gordo and Colbert County. We'll break down that in just a little bit, tell you kind of the scenarios of what happens there as far as who would go where, the winner facing whomever. We'll tell you that scenario is coming up in just a bit. The WOTM AHSAA High School Football Game of the Week this week features Alexandria on the road to Rainsville to battle Plainview. Elsewhere, it's Fairview taking on Jacksonville, a game which can be heard on WRAB 107.1 FM, our sister station. That the Aggie side of that, courtesy of the Aggie Sports Network. Good Hope tonight at West Morgan. It'll be Hartselle at Homewood. Madison Academy heads to Anniston. Priceful off that miraculous stunner victory last week over the Wildcats of Guntersville Lakeside, mind you. Priceville gets a home game, a big prize here, the Moody Blue Devils coming to town. We've got the Priceville side of that call on our other sister station, 104.9 FM. Fort Payne tonight will host Mountain Brook. Russellville will head to Briarwood Christian. Scottsboro hosting St. Clair County, a team that I was given some information on earlier today. St. Clair County throws the ball and throws it around a lot. Scottsboro will be on their toes, and they better be in that one. Finally, Vincent takes on Pisgah tonight, and Geraldine hosting Westbrook Christian. That's a look at your Rainsville Glass LLC in-game scoreboard. Guys, quickly here, one game that, Greg, as I ran down that matchup, what game kind of sparked your interest there outside of the potential Gordo-Colbert County matchup between Fyffe and Piedmont?
Well, probably, two, but probably Plainview and Alexandria. Alexandria's always had a great program. They've been down a couple of years, but that should be a pretty good game up at Rainsville this evening.
JJ, what about yourself?
For me, I think that Fort Payne Mountain Brook game kind of sticks out to me. Yeah. Mountain Brook coming to Fort Payne, and little bit of social media jab in there from the Mountain Brook Spartans, I believe, if that's what you call them. But anyway, yeah, I thought that was very interesting using that the band Alabama logo on their little post and stuff. So Fort Payne's might might be overlooked sometimes, so better watch out coming up here.
Bryce Stothrow, yourself, a game that you're following tonight.
I'm going with Greg because since I've been going to school, this is by far the best team Plainview's ever had. And I know Alexandria has always been a good program. Every year, good program. And I want to see if Plainview can pull it off. I know they're a rival, but I'm kind of intrigued to see if they can do it.
I'll ask it. Are they?
I don't
Not anymore.
I don't. I mean,
Not that we said it.
What, 15 years ago?
Listen, Greg said it on a podcast a year or two ago. Got a lot of recognition from a coach, including gotten some signed memorabilia and an opportunity to chat with Coach, and told me I needed to quit being so politically correct. So.
Yeah, I mean, let's just be fair. Rivalry means that both teams are competitive against each other, and that's not really something that we saw for the last little bit of Fyffe and Plainview, and that's, hey, things have changed.
All right, when we come back, we're going to get into the Piedmont Bulldogs side of this game and give you what you need to know about Coach Jonathan Miller bringing his Bulldogs into this matchup, as well as hear from Coach Miller coming up on the other side. You're listening to the Red Devil Radio Preview Show, brought to you by the Town of Fyffe and Mayor Paul Cagle.
The Town of Fyffe and Mayor Paul Cagle are proud supporters of the Fyffe Red Devils. The Mayor and Town Council would like to remind fans that we all play a role in the education of our students. As parents, fans, and members of this community, we set the example whether you're aware of it or not. Real Red Devil fans practice good sportsmanship. This message is brought to you by the Town of Fyffe and Mayor Paul Cagle. Go Big Red.
Get ready to build your ultimate trio at Applebee's in Fort Payne. Choose 3 appetizers from our mouth-watering selection of 10 and pair them with 3 irresistible dipping sauces. From classic bone-in wings to brew pub pretzels and beer cheese dip, mozzarella sticks to chicken quesadillas and more, there's endless combinations, making every bite a new adventure. Open 7 days a week. Visit your local Applebee's restaurant in Fort Payne at 111 Airport Road West. Applebee's, eating good in the neighborhood.
From one season to the other, your garage door takes a beating. Hot, cold, wind, rain, plus it's continuously in use. Time for a new garage door or a fix on an old reliable? CCM Garage Doors sells and maintains all makes and models of garage doors. 24-hour on-call service. 3 years parts and labor warranty along with free estimates. CCM Garage Doors is Better Business Bureau accredited. Don't fight the ups and downs of an aging garage door. Call Chris at 256-572-9170. CCM Garage Doors. Online at ccmgaragedoors.com.
The Clarkson Pennington Law Firm can handle your legal needs.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes. We'll be there for you. Everybody needs someone by the side. That's just what we'll do. You can put your trust in us at ClarksonFirm.com.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than the quality of legal services provided by other lawyers.
Looking to clear land, prep a site, or lay the groundwork for your next big project? Collins Constructors brings the muscle, the machines, and the mindset to get it done right. From excavation and grading to forestry, mulching, and underground utilities, we dig deep so you don't have to. Whether it's small residential jobs to large-scale commercial projects, when you're ready to break ground, don't just hire anyone. Visit collinsconstructors.com or call 256-440-0386. Collins Constructors, proudly built on faith. Dig deep. Build better.
Ready to lose weight and feel great? The Diet Consultants in Fort Payne are here and ready to help. Owner Russell Hutcherson, CRNP, helps patients achieve their weight loss goals with weight loss medications and nutrition planning catered specifically to each patient with no consultation fees. Visit us at 1600 Galt Avenue South or call 256-426-3693 to schedule your appointment today and receive a new patient discount. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, The Diet Consultants. Your success is our priority.
This is the new home of the Fyffe Red Devils in North Alabama. Fun 92.7 HD2. Now back to the Red Devil Preview, brought to you by the Town of Fyffe and Mayor Paul Cagle.
The Fyffe Red Devils and the Piedmont Bulldogs getting set to square off here this evening at the Field of Champions. Beautiful stadium. This thing might as well be a JUCO at the very least. The way that this thing was built many years ago, the turf that has been put down stays absolutely gorgeous every time we come here. We've been here for more than just the fifth matchup here between these two programs. We've been here a couple of times for some jamborees. They keep this place top-notch. And, Greg, I think you even noticed a new scoreboard off to our right. Although basic, it's another one for folks to be able to get an eye on.
Yeah, I mean, what a great facility this is, especially for a kind of a rural 3A school. This is fantastic. There's a lot of 4s and 5s that would love to have this kind of facility.
Well, let's jump right into the Piedmont Bulldogs here, get you caught up on what's been happening. As we mentioned a moment ago, Piedmont 11-0 on the season. Undefeated, also undefeated in region play out of Region 6, 8-0. Coach Miller, is a familiar face. Coach Paul Benefield and the Fyffe Red Devils. This will be the second time he's taken on Fyffe as the head man of Piedmont, but it's the third overall time, JJ, that these two teams or these two coaching staffs have met. I bring up a somewhat bad memory. In the third round back in 2021, Coach Miller, before last season's overtime thriller between these two programs, he was at Sachs. He was the coach that beat Fyffe in their only matchup ever between Fyffe and Sachs. That game, a low-scoring affair, 14-7.
Yeah, I remember it very well. I went away from that game thinking that either myself or Greg had jinxed the whole program because that was our first year. But, yeah, as I recall, Sachs, very hard-nosed program. Lost to Piedmont in a really high-scoring affair.
Yeah. Next week.
Yeah, so I think that one was a barn burner. And they just played really well against Fyffe and really strong and hard-nosed and came away with a win up there at Fyffe.
Speaking of strong, Greg, let's take a look at the numbers quickly here. Piedmont has put up 559 total points this season through 11 games. That's good for a plus 50 point per game average on the offensive side of the ball, while the defensive numbers are phenomenal. 106 total on the season, less than 10 points per game at 9.6 points per game.
Yeah, just strong on both sides of the ball. Offensively, their quarterback, Cole Austin, they love to roll him out, get him on the edge. And then, of course, you can't talk anything without talking about Riley Pinto. But then number 6 plays a big role for him, too, Nicholas Mixon. That's who I picked up on all the film that I've watched.
This has been a program that has trended in very much a similar direction of Fyffe here. Bryce Tuthero with us this evening. Two teams, similar past. You might call it a bit of a championship pedigree. Bryce, I'll let you do the honors. Those 3 little sub-tabs down there towards the bottom there where it says the championship pedigree. Read those 3 there to the fine folks listening at home.
Well, the Fyffe has 28 region championships, and Piedmont has 20, so, I mean, only 8 differences right there. And then Fyffe has 7 state championships, with Piedmont has 5, which is still incredible for any program. And then Fyffe has 611 total program wins, with Piedmont having 600.
That victory last week for Piedmont was that 600th. That's no small milestone there, Bryce.
No, that's a heck of a milestone. Any program, I don't care how good you are, if you win 600 games, you're a good team. You're a good program, and both teams have it. Only 11 win differences. I mean, that tells you how good of a game this is going to be tonight.
That's Piedmont. That's Coach Jonathan Miller. Before we hear from Coach Miller, the Ford Motor Company, they stopped manufacturing the Pinto in July of 1980. In the 10 years of manufacturing, Ford manufactured over 3 million Pintos. Today, it's estimated that less than 10,000 are actually still on the road, while most folks have abandoned driving that little subcompact car. Coach Miller and the Piedmont Bulldogs, they've got a fine-tuned, supercharged Pinto they've been riding the last couple of seasons. He goes by the name of Raleigh. Greg, he's a senior Jacksonville State wide receiver commit.
Yeah, and I know those Pintos were, kind of prone to explosions. Well, Raleigh has got plenty of explosion in him, too. So, I mean, he can get after it.
JJ tore an ACL a couple of seasons ago, but the last 2 years has came back with a vengeance.
Yeah, I mean, 6'1", 185-pound senior or somewhere thereabouts. We never know about these stats. But, man, hey, he's versatile. A couple of things he's done. Carry the football, 22 carries, 316 yards. He's averaging 14 yards per carry. Got 5 touchdowns on the ground, 47 catches for 888 yards, averaging 18.9 yards per catch. We remember that very well.
Yep.
And 15 touchdowns. And on top of that, he's thrown for 42 yards and a touchdown. So this guy is straight-up offense.
Yep. Swiss Army knife to the extreme here. All right. Had the opportunity this week, did Michael St. John, to chat with the head football coach of the Piedmont Bulldogs, Coach Jonathan Miller. It's a coach's chat presented by Southern Ceramic Solutions. Protect and elevate your vehicle with Southern Ceramic Solutions. Here's that conversation with Piedmont head football coach Jonathan Miller.
Coach, I met you several years ago, I believe at Saks. I got to sit down with you for a couple of minutes, but thank you for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having me on.
Coach, it's always a pleasure. And now you're the head man of the Piedmont Bulldogs. You have had an unbelievable season and a team that just continues to strive. A great place to play, a great atmosphere tonight. How could you explain this football game coming up tonight?
Two traditionally great programs facing off again in the playoffs. Be a great environment, two proud fan bases. You know, it's just good for us getting to play at home at the Field of Champions. Just a great matchup, two good teams, and should be a lot of fun.
You know, Coach, whenever I come down there, I am always amazed. Great environment, but it is so good for these young kids to not only witness it on the football field, but to help them grow as individuals. And it really shows not only on the field, but off the field in the way that your players react to even a radio guy like me. It's really a proud tradition, and it's something I know you work very hard at.
Yeah, our guys realize that a lot of eyes are on them, and they need to represent their community and their school and their football team with class and dignity and everything that they do. And they're great kids, and they do that anyway. But it's just a great reminder to have respect for everybody in and around the community and the program and in the school, and to treat everybody in a first-class manner. So I'm proud of our kids and how they carry themselves each and every day. And, you know, they know that the community's behind them and everything that they do, and they've got tremendous support for sure.
And, Coach, you and your coaching staff do a fabulous job in creating that atmosphere and creating that element that is so important to young people, especially in this day and time. Let's talk about your football team, a team that has just been very successful. Talk about some of the players we'll be hearing about tonight.
Well, we've had a good season up to this point, but everybody knows, of course, it's how you finish a year. And, you know, proud of those guys up to this point. I think defensively, you know, been really solid on that side all year, led by our two inside linebackers, Bentley Chandler and Chase Kirkpatrick. They've been phenomenal all season. They're 1 and 2 in tackles on our team. Carson Sanders is another guy that's had a great year, along with Ben Dempsey in the secondary. But, you know, it's been a great year overall for the unit, and just super proud of how they've played each and every Friday. Offensively, of course, you know, most people around these parts know about Riley Pinto. He's been around for a long time, been a great player, Jacksonville State commit. You know, he can do a lot of things with the ball in his hands. He's electric, great player, great representative of our community. Quarterback Cole Austin, and as a sophomore, first year starting, he's had a great year for us. Just kind of does a lot of things really well. Steady, doesn't get rattled. Just a guy you want to have in your foxhole. You know, our offensive line, those guys have been great all year. Those guys up front, Caden Doyle, Jarrett Bond, Braylon Williams, Kane Stanford, and Deuce Taylor have been tremendous players for us all year.
Coach, this is, I know you have matched up with Coach Benefield before, and when two programs as high in esteem in high school football in Alabama as these two, when they get together on the field, you know you're going to get a class game. These games in the past that Piedmont and Fyffe have played have been instant classics. Now it's your turn. What are you expecting out of the Fyffe Red Devils come tonight?
Well, just obviously a lot of respect for Coach Benefield and what he does every year up at Fyffe, and, you know, how his kids play with tremendous heart and discipline, and, you know, just play extremely, extremely hard and physical. So, you know, you always got to understand it's going to be a physical football game when you play Fyffe. Really good team, a lot of good skill players, a good offensive line like usual, and you know, very, very solid on defense. So again, probably another instant classic. Two good teams, you know, two proud programs, and it'll be a lot of good players out there on the field tonight.
Coach, what do you think the keys are tonight to getting a win at home and continuing your streak?
I think the turnover battle will be big. Obviously, you want to take care of the football. Try to create a couple turnovers if possible. You know, field position is always important. that'll be a big part of the game too.
It's going to be a hard-fought football game. Of course, it's live here on Fun Radio and on all of our Fun apps. Big listening audience throughout North Alabama. We want to thank you for what you do with these kids and molding them into young men. I know it's something that's tantamount with Coach Miller and your staff, and I just want to say thank you on behalf of what you do for these young men. And, of course, the football game speaks for itself. It's going to be another great one, and it's going to be exciting without a doubt, and I want to thank you for coming on the air with us.
Yes, absolutely. Thanks for having me on.
That was the head football coach of the Piedmont Bulldogs, Coach Jonathan Miller, taking a few moments to talk with Michael St. John about his Bulldogs. Quickly here, what does Piedmont need to do, Greg, to get a victory, move on to round 3?
Oh, we say this a lot about Fyffe, but they just need to play Piedmont football. Real explosive offense. They just got to stop the big explosive plays from Fyffe, I would say, would be the biggest thing, and just, no turnovers, no mistakes like that.
All right, we'll take the break. When we come back, we will jump right into the Fyffe Red Devils side of the equation. Got a young man who's quite close to making it a 2,000-yard season for the Fyffe Red Devils. We'll tell you who that is if you don't have a guess on the other side of this break. You're listening to the Red Devil Radio Preview Show, previewing Fyffe and Piedmont tonight, brought to you by the Town of Fyffe and Mayor Paul Cagle right here on Fun Radio.
The town of Fyffe and Mayor Paul Cagle are proud supporters of the Fyffe Red Devils. The mayor and town council would like to remind fans that we all play a role in the education of our students. As parents, fans, and members of this community, we set the example whether you're aware of it or not. Real Red Devil fans practice good sportsmanship. This message is brought to you by the town of Fyffe and Mayor Paul Cagle. Go Big Red.
Attention football fans, this season don't let slow internet make you miss a single touchdown, tackle, or triumph. With our gigabit fiber internet, you get blazing fast speeds that keep you in the game. Stream every play in crystal clear HD. Blitz through online stats and video chat with fellow fans, all with zero lag. Don't fumble your connection, score big with our unbeatable fiber service. Call FTC and get your gigabit fiber internet just in time for the big game. Stay connected, stay ahead, stay unstoppable. Visit farmerstel.com or call us at 866-638-2144. FTC, we keep you connected.
You need a place to save to start now. Get along to that first house. Caught in the storms of life, it's just fair weather. You'll be safe. First State Bank will grow together.
First State Bank, locally owned and operated, where we can meet your needs personally and promptly with online banking featuring online bill pay, e-statement, mobile banking, mobile check deposit, debit, and credit cards.
First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
There's nothing like the sound of rain on a metal roof. JC Metal Roofing provides all types of quality metal roofing for your home or even your barn with the ag panels. JC Metal Roofing products are snap-lock standing seam. Trust the metal roofing company with over 12 years in business that offers guaranteed work from a licensed and insured professional serving all of North Alabama. Call 256-996-2678 and follow JC Metal Roofing on Facebook for current projects. JC Metal Roofing.
Morning Glory is a locally owned and operated assisted living residence in Fyffe, providing exceptional care to those who can no longer live alone or prefer a safe and comfortable environment. We provide medication administration, bathing and dressing, all meals, housekeeping, and personal care assistance. Enjoy our family-style dining room, furnished porches, beauty salon, free cable TV, along with educational, devotional, and recreational activities. Our trained staff is available 24 hours a day. Call 256-623-2626 or visit morninggloryalf.net.
Looking for a career that pays? Northeast Alabama Community College has the training you need with their brand new Workforce Development Skills Training Center and 15 career tech programs, including welding, industrial electronics, and machine tool technology. You'll get the hands-on skills to land a great job fast. Day, night, and online classes fit your schedule, and certificate programs help you start earning sooner. Learn more and begin your future at nacc.edu.
This is the new home of the Fyffe Red Devils in North Alabama. Fun 92.7 HD2. Now back to the Red Devil Preview, brought to you by the Town of Fyffe and Mayor Paul Cagle.
Welcome back to Piedmont, Alabama for the second round. Excuse me. I was having flashbacks.
Being presumptuous.
The second round of the AHSAA High School Football Playoffs between the Fyffe Red Devils and the Bulldogs of Piedmont. As the music gets a little louder, that just means Bryce Tuthrow has made his way down to the playing surface to get set for tonight's matchup. JJ, before we hear from Coach Benefield coming up in just a moment, I kind of teased a moment ago that there's a young man on this Fyffe squad who's looking to etch his name in Fyffe's history books as yet another 2,000-yard rusher.
Yeah, and you know, unless this is your first time listening to our broadcast, or unless you've been living under a rock, I think everyone will know that young man's name is Ryder Gibson. This year currently stands at 134 carries this year, which is not a lot of carries considering the amount of games.
Right.
But Ryder has 1,839 yards as of right now, and a good 150-yard game, 161 yards or so. That'll put him over the 2,000-yard mark. He has 29 touchdowns, and the average is what's amazing to me, not only for Ryder but for all the ball carriers, and I'll mention a few of them. But Ryder averages 13.7 yards a carry.
Wow.
Last week, as we well know, 2 carries in the third quarter were 60-plus yards. That's how he gets that average. The couple of other guys that are worth noting, Maddox Doss, our quarterback, he's carried the ball 50 yards for 365 yards and 7 touchdowns, and he averages a meager 7.3 yards a carry. And collectively, Ryder Smith, 31 carries, 345. It's their third leading rusher, 7 touchdowns, averaging 11 yards a carry. Collectively, our ball carriers collectively this year averaged 10.6 yards a carry, which is 5 football if there's ever been.
Yeah.
And that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
To have that many ball carriers with averaging over 10 yards a carry.
And well over 3,500 yards on the ground as a team to go along with that.
54 touchdowns as well.
Yeah.
So
this is Fyffe football, and I'll just say it simply. If you don't like it, tough cookies. Get over it. This is our town, our school, and we're proud of it. All right. I'm trying to be my polite Pat McAfee.
Can I say right here, I had a guy at a state championship game a few years ago, and he's like, man, you guys run the ball. I said, well, a lot of people call it ugly. I said, but I don't call scoring every time we carry the ball or every time we have the ball. I don't call that ugly at all.
No. Well, again, I had the opportunity to chat with Coach Benefield like I do every week to chat about this second-round matchup with Piedmont. Again, our Coaches Chat brought to you by Southern Ceramic Solutions. Protect and elevate your vehicle with Southern Ceramic Solutions. Here's that conversation with the head football coach of the Fyffe Red Devils, Coach Paul Benefield.
Sitting down with the head football coach of the Fyffe Red Devils, Coach Paul Benefield, as the Red Devils make the second round of the playoffs, and with that make another road trip back to Piedmont, almost a year to the day. And first of all, Coach, before we get into Piedmont and that game this evening, let's go back to last week's Lauderdale County matchup. A tough defensive slugfest there in the first half ensued before being able to break things open in that third quarter for us. I think you kind of expected that, though. Lauderdale County, not that typical 3-seed, as we had mentioned before, but I think you kind of expected that. How much of does that matchup kind of really help set the tone for the playoffs for you guys?
Yeah, it wasn't a surprise to me. It was a surprise to me to see Gibson break through and run 60-something yards against them. You know, we kind of got in a formation, I guess, that they didn't get lined up right or something, and our first touchdown, and they were just stopping us, stopped us on 4th and 1, which you don't see a whole lot. So, they're really good on defense. I knew that before they got down here, and just big any time you win a game in the playoffs, and especially in the class that we feel like we're probably a little bit outmanned in, because we basically are a 2A school and playing some big squads here, and when you get in the playoff, you're playing the best. But I'm real proud of our team and our consistency over the years. This is a 15th straight year that we have been in the Sweet 16 of the second round, and that is that's pretty good consistency for a program, and I'm proud of that.
Coach, it feels like maybe last week and going back a few more weeks to that Geraldine game, there's been a few plays left out on that field where, of course, you wanted a better result there, and plays that just kind of could have helped swing that game a little bit earlier. Talk about leaving plays out on the field and how, at this point, if there is any way to improve this late in the season to kind of correct that.
I doubt it. It's just the way it is. That's the way it's kind of been all year. I guess youth are in some cases youth, and sometimes lack of concentration, I'm sure, and focus. But I'm not a predictor of what goes through a 16-year-old's mind, so not after 45 years, still can't predict it.
Coach, as we said, you get Piedmont on the road, second year in a row that you get to travel over to the Field of Champions, as it's known. Coach Jonathan Miller over there done a wonderful job and kind of picking up almost where Coach Smith left off just a few years ago. Talk about Piedmont, what challenges they present this season.
Yeah, that's a big challenge. They go dress out about 60 probably, and on their field, and when you go over there and look at facilities, you wonder kind of how you got involved in this, and of course that's a city school, and when you have one school that a town that size, it's a lot of great facilities and attract a lot of kids, I guess. But anyway, it is what it is, and it's where they tell us to go. And we've got a really good team and a lot of speed, and throw it around, run it around, and play good defense. So got one of the best players probably in the state, and Raleigh Pinto, and got to keep our eyes on him.
Well,
feet and eyes on him.
Well, Coach, as you mentioned, Pinto being a top player, probably is not just in 3A, but maybe one of the top in the state, especially in North Alabama. I don't know that there is necessarily a way to stop him, but how do you slow him down defensively?
Well, you just got to everybody's got to keep their eyes on him, but yet it's not like they just have other people that can't do anything either. So, but, it's just times you try to keep a guy under him and over him, but that might not work either. Main thing, we got to grind out some first downs, and they can't score if they don't have the ball, but, that's easier said than done.
Coach, is there anything from this matchup last season that you can kind of glean or take with you into this one, or is that just it's in the past, it's done what it is?
Well, I think our guys, that played last year know that, when you lose an overtime game, it could have went either way with certain play and certain other things that happen. But you ought to have a little confidence that you can go over there and play with these guys, and that's just something that our kids they work all the time. Sometimes I don't think they really see opponents. They just trying to do their job, trying to do the best they can.
Coaches, always want to wish you the very best.
Thank you.
Again, my conversation with the head football coach of the Fyffe Red Devils, and I'm always very appreciative of the opportunity and to get candid with Coach. And this was the matchup it was last year. JJ, I'll ask you, Fyffe does what? They win this game.
Well, Fyffe has got to stay away from turnovers. Some of the high snaps that we saw last week, we can't have that happen, putting us in a long down and distance.
Yeah.
Get behind the chains, got to stay ahead of the chains, got to possess the ball for a while, because as you mentioned, it's going to be hard to stop Riley Pinto in that passing game. Got to keep the ball, got to play really good, sound football, penalties, and hopefully get a little bit of luck and hit a few pass plays maybe, but if we can't fall behind.
That's right. All right, we'll take the break. When we come back, it'll be time for the pregame chill presented by Froggy Free Shave. Dyson chilling out. It is quickly as the sun's gone down. It's chilling out here in Piedmont. Stay with us. Kickoff is coming up just around the corner here on the Fun Radio Sports Network.
You've been listening to the Red Devil Preview, brought to you by the Town of Fyffe and Mayor Paul Cagle. Coming up next, the Froggy Freeze pregame chill and the opening kickoff on Fun Radio, Fun 92.7 HD2.
The town of Fyffe and Mayor Paul Cagle are proud supporters of the Fyffe Red Devils. The mayor and town council would like to remind fans that we all play a role in the education of our students. As parents, fans, and members of this community, we set the example whether you're aware of it or not. Real Red Devil fans practice good sportsmanship. This message is brought to you by the town of Fyffe and Mayor Paul Cagle. Go Big Red.
They work hard. They play hard. Liberty Bank is a proud supporter of our local student athletes. For 50 years, Liberty Bank has been your local bank with prompt local decision-making, individualized services, and a team of professionals that's committed to building relationships with every transaction. Whatever your financial needs, remember, Liberty Bank is always on your team. Liberty Bank supports and celebrates the student athletes for their hard work and commitment to teamwork. Let's hear it for all of our student athletes. Good luck on a winning season. Liberty Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The right logo makes you memorable, the right website makes you credible, and the right marketing makes you profitable. Let Navexa Marketing and Design help bring your vision to life. From stunning website design and eye-catching logos to powerful social media marketing and custom graphic design, we help your business stand out. Call us at 256-440-1145 or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And visit us online at navexamarketing.com. Navexa Marketing and Design, driven by data, defined by design.
When it's time to celebrate that special person or team, call the professionals at North Alabama Trophies. Deborah Crawford and her staff offer a wide variety of plaques and trophies in different sizes and designs. And don't forget, North Alabama Trophies is more than just plaques and trophies, designing magnets, sports uniforms, t-shirts, custom sweatshirts, and children's clothing, and offers embroidery for hats, shirts, and more. 759 Main Street East in Rainsville. Call 256-638-8572. North Alabama Trophies.
Feel better with just one visit to Pennies from Heaven Spa and get started today on your wellness journey with us. We offer relaxation and therapeutic services as well as our Medi-Spa services. We offer massages, skincare, wellness soaks, a nutrition program, and weight loss. We customize and personalize your wellness journey. So call us today at Pennies from Heaven Spa, where you come to get away at 256-638-9772 or 256-638-9SPA.
Petals Flower Shop is proud to support Big Red and is owned and operated by Jennifer Ashley. Jennifer takes the time to understand her clients' needs, making every interaction personal and thoughtful. Petals Flower Shop offers a wide selection of beautiful, fresh, and soaked flowers. Daily deliveries available for funerals, weddings, or any special occasion. Call 256-623-2763. Like Petals Flower Shop on Facebook or stop by their new location at 2236 Main Street, Shiloh in Rainsville, right beside W.T. Wilson Funeral Home. Petals Flower Shop, thoughtfully arranged, beautifully delivered.
Fyffe Red Devil football is on the air. On the air. We are the radio home of the 7-time state champion Fyffe Red Devils. Fun 92.7 HD2. Fyffe Red Devil football. Brought to you by
Collins Constructors, the Clarkson Pennington Law Firm, Watkins Heating and Cooling, the W.T. Wilson Funeral Chapel, Voice of DeKalb, the Town of Fyffe, and Mayor Paul Cagle. Southern Ceramic Solutions, First State Bank, Navexa Marketing and Design, 50 Taters, ABC Accounting Services, CCM Garage Doors, Congressman Robert Adderholt, Farmers Telecommunications Cooperative, Sonic Drive-In, Fyffe Pharmacy, Alliant Label, JC Metal Roofing, Liberty Bank, South State Realty, Ace Auto Sales, Air Kids Inflatable Rentals, Applebee's Restaurant in Fort Payne, Froggy Freeze Shaved Ice, Morning Glory Meadows Assisted Living, The Diet Consultants, Northeast Alabama Community College, Pennies from Heaven Spa, Rainsville Auto Glass, North Alabama Trophies Rainsville, People's Independent Bank, and by Petals Flower Shop.
Fyffe Red Devil football. Online at fun927.com, on the Red Devil Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube channels, and on air on Fun 92.7 HD2. Now from the FTC Farmers Telecommunication Cooperative Broadcast booth, this is the pregame chill presented by Froggy Freeze Shaved Ice. Chill out with a hometown legend.
And like I said, chill out. It really has here at Piedmont High School, though the attitudes are beginning to fire up a little bit as we await the teams to make their way to the field with the captains. The air has chilled out. For more on that, Bryce Stutherow, even though we're standing in a window here up in the booth, a wide open window, you're down on the field. Playing surface, turf, makes that part easy. But what's the weather like down there, my friend?
Well, it says it's 55, but it feels a little cooler than that to me, and there's no wind out here, so it's going to be it feels cool out here, cooler than 55, so it's going to be a cool game today.
All right, second round matchup getting set to come your way. I mentioned the stats a moment ago for the Piedmont Bulldogs. Let me give you the numbers right quick for Fyffe. 429 total points scored offensively for an average of 42.9 points per game. while giving up 170 total points. That's 17 points per game through 10 games. And like JJ said a moment ago about Ryder trying to get to that 2,000-yard mark, one less game than what his predecessors have been able to do the last several seasons. Of course, they were one less game last year as well. Were the Red Devils, but it makes that even more impressive. Also probably skews the numbers up just a hair when you do a comparative analysis between one team that's played 9 games versus a team that's played 10, in this case the Piedmont Bulldogs, who now have their captains out across the way. Fyffe will send out the 5 seniors, but only 3 can go out for the toss of the coin, at least in this case, selected by Coach Paul Benefield. Bryce Tuthero will also go out with the officials here in just a moment to that midfield blue and yellow P logo at the midfield. And as the captains approach, captains going out for the Fyffe Red Devils will be Ryder Smith, Connor Hutcherson, and Noah Gwynn. The other 2 captains for Fyffe on the sideline, Parker Kennard and Draven Posey. Captains begin to shake hands. The white hat giving Bryce some instruction here. How about that? Let's go down to midfield for the toss of the coin with Bryce Tuthero throwing that microphone into the midst of that huddle.
First thing, congratulations on your season so far. Good luck tonight, okay? Y'all have been chosen as captain, and that's an honor. But with it comes a responsibility. If I have a penalty, I'm going to ask the captain to come forward. I'm going to give you best option first. Look at your coach, see what he wants to do, okay?
Yes, sir.
Second responsibility you have, if me or one of these other officials has a problem with one of your team, we want you to take care of it, okay? Yes, we don't want to have to take care of it. They'll be sitting down, all right?
That's cool.
You're the visiting team, okay? Ms. Aiken here is a special guest tonight. She is the recipient of a college football playoff teacher award, okay? So she's going to, is that right? Okay. She's going to flip our coin, okay? It's going to hit the ground. But before she flips it, I want you to call it. What do you want?
Tails.
What did he say? Tails. Everybody heard tails, all right? Okay. There you go. All right, and it is tails, okay? So you've won the toss. You want to defer, right? Okay. This team will defer. You want the ball. You want to defend that scoreboard. Turn your backs this way. Turn your backs this way.
And it's deferred to receive the ball in the second half.
Piedmont will receive.
The Fyffe Red Devils and the Piedmont Bulldogs getting set to go to war. The captains shake hands one final time and will take their place in their victory lines coming up in just a moment as the air gets a little thinner out here in this cool, brisk breeze that we do have kind of flowing through the broadcast booth anyway. Bryce said it wasn't really windy out on the field. There's a slight breeze here coming into the booth. Fyffe Red Devils to our right as the smoke begins to pour. Here come the Red Devils. Tonight, changing things up ever so slightly, they will wear the red traditional helmet with the black flag logo on each side of the helmet, white jersey, red numerals, donning the chest, back, and shoulder pads of that white jersey outlined in black, and black pants. That's the change tonight from what they have typically done in most of these big away games. Across the way, the Piedmont Bulldogs dressing in their blue helmet, P logo on the side of the helmet, blue jersey with stripes donning the shoulder pads, right and left, numbers as well, and yellow pants with blue and white piping down each side. Balloons are up in the air for Piedmont. We are moments away from kickoff. This has been the Froggy Freeze pregame chill. When we come back, it's time for the Fyffe Pharmacy kickoff here on Fun Radio.
Experience the local legend in frozen treats at Froggy Freeze Shaved Ice. More than an ordinary stand, it's a Fyffe tradition. Owned by 3 generations of Fyffe High School alumni who excel in serving smiles. Fully licensed, insured, and equipped with updated health permits. Our 3 trailers bring the party to you. Call 256-717-7239 for any occasion, large or small, from sporting events to family reunions, offering 35 flavors of shaved ice, plus hot chocolate, spiced cider, and coffee. Taste the hometown pride at Froggy Freeze Shaved Ice.
Come see Brandon and Cherie Raines at Fyffe Pharmacy, your independently owned Health Mart pharmacy for all your prescription and over-the-counter needs. Brandon and Cherie grew up in Fyffe and have served the community for many years. Local people who know and care about you. Fyffe Pharmacy is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. till noon, and closed on Sundays. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
The pregame chill continues now on 92.7 HD2. Presented by Froggy Freeze Shaved Ice. Chill out with a hometown legend.
Players have made their way out for the opening kickoff. As you heard a moment ago, Fyffe won the toss. They did elect to defer to the second half, which means they'll kick off to Piedmont. Back deep to field it for the Bulldogs. Elandry Wright, the sophomore, 5'7", 160-pound running back. Also back Nicholas Mixon, 5'6", 160-pound senior. And, of course, the man in the middle back there, Raleigh Pinto, 6'1", 180-pound senior. Our kickoff brought to you by Fyffe Pharmacy, the pharmacy that cares for you and about you. Your Health Mart pharmacy is Fyffe Pharmacy. Opening kickoff mere moments away. Maddox Doss puts foot to leather. We are underway. It'll be a short kickoff, reined in at the 21. Man off to the right, and he'll get leveled. Leveled, I say, by Hunter Latham. And they are fired up. Ryder Smith head knocking with Hunter Latham, who brought down Elandry Wright on the return. And they will spot the football around the 26 or the 27-yard line. They're going to give him the 28.
I was a little surprised that Pinto was right there and Pinto didn't get that ball.
You and me both, brother. First down and 10. Spread formation. 3 wide left, 1 to the right. Quick throw out to Pinto out of the back, off the edge, and Pinto gets a gain of about 5 or 6 up to the 34.
Gibson made him pay for them yards.
Yeah. Second down and 4 upcoming. He got a nice gain off of it, but as Bryce Tutherow said there a moment ago, Ryder Gibson made him pay. Second down and 4. Piedmont going to go a little bit more up-tempo. Pinto goes in motion from right to left. Sweep, far right side, stringing it out are the Red Devils, and they'll get him for a loss. Back around the 30-yard line, they run him out of bounds. Pinto didn't look to make any contact with anybody there, Greg.
No, he did not. And listen, they great containment there by that left side of the Fyffe defense. And like you said, you knew Piedmont was going to go to him all the time. So great key right there.
First third down of the night after a 4-yard loss. Sets up third down and 8 for the Bulldogs. Quarterback rolls out to his left. He's got pressure in his face. He'll throw it into the Fyffe bench, and Fyffe will hold. Ryder Gibson there in the face of the quarterback, Cole Austin, 5'10", 180-pound sophomore, and Piedmont will send on the punting unit.
Yeah, and I know that was overthrown, and Ryder did a great job, but he was well covered there, so if that ball would have been on target, it could have been an interception.
Fourth down and 8, and what a huge opportunity for the Fyffe defense, getting a 3-and-out to start this matchup. Piedmont will put Raleigh Pinto back to punt this ball. So on top of all those yardage and touchdowns he's got, he'll be a right-footed kicker and blast this one up into the dark sky here on a November 14th. Maddox Doss signals a fair catch, and they will spot this ball just shy of the 40-yard line. So Maddox Doss and company come out for their first attempt of the night with the football. And I think, Greg, it might be safe to say that the name of this game might be ball control for the Fyffe offense, and honestly kind of stay on the field as long as you can.
Yeah, if they could do to Piedmont what Geraldine did to Fyffe a couple weeks ago, that would be fantastic. Keep that ball out of that offense's hand.
First down and 10, just shy of the 40. Direct snap to Maddox, quarterback keeper. He'll get about 1.5 yards across that 40 to the 41. Second down and a long 8 upcoming. Moving left to right. Barely 90 seconds gone by here in this first quarter. Piedmont, if you're just joining us, a 3-and-out to start the game.
And to y'all's point, notice how slowly and methodically Maddox got to the huddle. They're going to use all that play clock.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how low they actually let it get here.
Down to 12, down to 11, 10 before they snap it. Here's Ryder Gibson's first carry. He finds a nice little hole up the middle. Red Devil lost his helmet. Ryder's going to go down at the 46-yard line. Third down and short, third down and 3 upcoming. And I didn't quite see who lost their helmet, but they should have to come off for a play here. Bryce, did you see who that was?
That was Big Country there that lost his helmet.
I think he's going to be allowed to stay in the game.
Yeah, no, none of the officials are saying anything about it. He popped it up real quick and put it on.
Unless it was ripped off. If it was ripped off, he can stay on, but I didn't see if it was ripped off. I just saw the helmet hit the ground. Third down and 3 from the 46. Low snap. Maddox going to have to dig it out of the dirt and try to get what he can. He'll get stopped for a yard loss. It's 4th down. They're still pushing and fighting and shoving. There's still a little extracurricular out there after that one. 4th down, and I believe this is a punting situation for Fyffe right back.
Yeah, that snap, sorry, Greg, that snap bugaboo can't raise its head here. That threw the timing of that play off completely.
Yeah, I believe Ryder was about to get that ball too. So like I said, that snap kind of blew the whole play up.
Goes from a 3rd down and 3 to a 4th down and 4. Ball rests at the 45-yard line. Right now we're lined up in a regular formation. Maddox, 3-man formation flip. He will back up to quick kick. And Raleigh Pinto goes back deep to field it. Piedmont nearly got there. They did get a hand on Maddox, but no flag. Raleigh fields it at the 15-yard line. Raleigh down the right side to the 30, and he runs out of bounds there. 1st down and 10 upcoming for the Piedmont Bulldogs. Both teams 3 and out. 2 punts with 8:34 remaining here in this first quarter. So far, neither offense has been able to really find themselves in this game, JJ.
No, not at all, but I have a feeling it's just a matter of time.
1st down and 10. Cole Austin, the quarterback for Coach Miller. They actually give him, I believe, the 32-yard line. They did. So 1st down and 10 at the 32. Moving right to left, Raleigh Pinto from the slot. They don't give it to him. They give it to the tailback out of the backfield. He'll follow his blocker's right side. He gets up across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Sets up a 2nd down and a short 2, I believe. Maybe 1. It'll be a 2nd down and 1 on that carry. Nathan Studdard, the 5'10", 155-pound freshman. This is a team that is backloaded with underclassmen. I'll tell you more about that in a moment as Pinto goes in motion, right to left. They give it to him on a sweep. Coming near side, Fyffe reads him. He's got the 1st down. Ryder's Raleigh Pinto. But
really quick, if you noticed him and watched him in any film, like he hits that hole in a hurry, and he's got some real top-end speed too.
8 minutes left to go in a scoreless first quarter. Piedmont trying to get on the move. Their first down gained of the night. Man goes in motion left to right from the slot. Quarterback keeper all the way. Massive wall of blockers to that right side. He gets across midfield to the 549, maybe the 48. 2nd down and about 2 to go. And that time Cole Austin literally followed all 10 of the other guys out there wearing a blue jersey, JJ.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that didn't lead to more by the looks of that blue wall, as you referred to.
2nd down and 2, 49-yard line. Pinto goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw right across the middle. It's wide open for the 1st down pickup, Ethan Tidwell. And now they're down to the 39-yard line in Fyffe territory.
This is what we thought the Piedmont offense would look like on that first drive. They love to get that quarterback out on the outside and move him around that way. And then he's got a nice, accurate arm as well.
Piedmont slowing things down here. They're looking to the sideline. They're not going a little bit up-tempo like they were earlier. 1st down and 10 at the Red Devil 39. Pistol formation. Pinto in the backfield now goes out wide left. Looking his way. Quarterback moves his eyes back. He's got a man wide open. It's caught. Touchdown. Nobody went with the receiver. Mason Morrow. And just like that, a deep strike 39 yards out. Piedmont is on the board 6-0 with 6:51 left to go. Nobody that time defensively went with Mason Morrow, the 5'10", 155-pound sophomore.
I'm not going to lie, that was probably a very difficult pass when he's wide open. Good throw.
Put it right on the money.
Yeah, I was going to say, hit him in stride. Even if there had been good coverage, he probably could have completed that one.
Piedmont does not kick extra points. They will go for 2. Keeper all the way by Austin. He'll get it. 2-point conversion good. 6:51 left to go in our first quarter. Piedmont takes the lead, 8-0 here on the Fun Radio Sports Network.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. PIBOnline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340. Go Red Devils!
A cracked windshield isn't just a distraction, it's a hazard. That's why Rainsville Glass, LLC, owned by Josh and Randa Brandon, is here to give you peace of mind. Rainsville Glass handles more than just auto glass. They also offer residential, business, and commercial glass services. From repairing power windows to replacing a cracked window at home to upgrading storefront glass, they do it all with quality you can trust. Call today for a quote at 256-638-7888 or stop by 3204 Main Street East. Rainsville Glass, LLC. Clear solutions for your car, home, or business.
Fun 92.7 HD2.
Piedmont kicking off to Fyffe. It'll be a short kickoff, reined in at the 25-yard line by the up man. It's Connor Hutcherson. Connor, fighting still. Will cross the 35 up to the 36, maybe the 37 to set up Fyffe in pretty decent field position to start their second drive. Okay, you had a bust defensively. You're down 8-0 here, a 3-and-out. On your previous drive, a low snap really kind of set that one back on a 3rd down and what was 3. Now Fyffe, it's time for answer points.
Yeah, and you have to be patient again. You can't try to do stuff outside what your realm is. So, again, just try to be Fyffe right now and try to grind that ball down the field.
Fyffe's going to go a bit heavier package here. Wild Devil, but everybody knows who's getting this football. It's Ryder Gibson. He's back there all alone. Ryder, right side. Ryder's got the edge. Ryder to midfield. Ryder tries to sidestep a man. They pull him down by the helmet, but no flag. Nevertheless, it's the first Liberty Bank first down of the night in Piedmont territory at the 49. Liberty Bank, the bank that is always on your side. Liberty Bank, and the first down pick up there, one play, and Ryder Gibson has got Fyffe into opponent territory.
I'm not sure what the end on this side was doing. He looked like he never saw it coming to the outside. He just kind of like he broke down and was blocking on the inside. So glad he was doing that.
The back judge in the defensive backfield just had a word with the young man who got Ryder by the helmet area, the back of the helmet. And I believe that probably was a bit of a, hey, you got to watch your hands there. First down and 10 at the 49. Ryder again, direct snap. Left side this time. Lowers the shoulder. Fighting for the 45. I don't think he got it. They'll say the 46, so a gain of 3. A much more milder gain, if you will, compared to that last run, which was a gain of about 13. Here's a gain of 3. 2nd down and 7 to go at the Piedmont 46 with 5:40 left to go in this first quarter, down 8-0.
Again, nice strong run by Gibson there. You got to keep up front of the chains, which, a 3-yard gain will do it for you.
Hayden Parker lined up at the sniffer position. Same formation. Working Ryder Gibson. They'll do a little fumble-rooski to Hayden Parker now, and Piedmont read that one. Only a 1-yard gain to Parker to the 45, 3rd down and 6. And that time, that linebacker, Bentley Chandler, 5'10", 190-pound junior Bryce Tuthero, made Hayden Parker pay for that one.
Yeah, he definitely did. As soon as he got that ball hit right under the helmet, not much he could do there. But that was a good play call.
3rd down and 6 at the 45 of Piedmont. 2-down territory, I think, now, especially down 8 here at the 45. Sort of that no man's land, if you will. Maddox Doss back at quarterback. It'll be a play action. Maddox rolls, finds Ryder Gibson out in the flat. Ryder stretches for the first down. It's going to depend on the spot. I think he's marking him just shy. Oh, my goodness.
Nope, they're moving it.
They are saying first down.
Wow.
First down.
Great play call there, and that's something you're going to have to do. You've got to move this Piedmont defense off that line of scrimmage. Like most teams that play Fyffe, they've got 9, 10 guys up there within 5 yards.
First down and 10 at the 39. That previous first down pickup courtesy of Liberty Bank. And a pass from Maddox out to the right flat to Ryder Gibson. Now they'll go the traditional Wild Devil with Hayden Parker and Ryder Gibson lined up in the backfield together. Ryder takes a low snap, and he'll get a yard, maybe 2. Let's see where they mark it. Noah Gwynn at center. Get those snaps up just a hair, my friend. They mark it 2 yards on the gain. 2nd down and 8.
Again, a repeat. That just messes the whole precision and timing of the play up when you even that fraction of a second to recover that ball on the ground.
Better snap this time to Ryder Gibson. He'll take it directly up the middle. He's got a man on him from the jump, and Ryder still carries him with him across the 35 to the 34-yard line to set up a 3rd down and medium. That's a gain of about 4. 3rd down and 5 upcoming.
Great strong run there. He was met right in the hole by number 33, and he just took him for a little piggyback ride.
That was a 4-yard gain with somebody on his back. He got met before he even got a yard.
Zathan Wood, the 5'9", 185-pound junior. 34-yard line, Piedmont territory, 3rd down and 5. 2-down territory here for the Fyffe Red Devils. Ryder Gibson, direct snap again. Up the gut he goes. He's bowling over, man. He's down to the 29-yard line, which is right at the line to gain. The side judge says, yes, sir, 1st down. And with 3:05 left to go in an 8-0 first quarter, Fyffe is on the move.
You see number 33 leaving the field. Ryder hit him, pushed him back about 5 yards when he hit him, and he immediately bent over and headed for the sidelines.
Yeah, good block by Hayden Parker leading into that hole.
Yeah.
Shades of when Brody Hicks following his brother
a
few years ago.
1st down and 10. Maddox back in at quarterback. Ryder Gibson to his right. Maddox, the keeper, all the way to the right side. He might get back to the line of scrimmage. There's some wrestling going on after the whistle. Piedmont comes up with a football, Maddox comes up with it. Piedmont thought they might have forced a fumble for a second there, but no go. They might give Maddox a half a yard.
Oh, you
Still
got
2nd down and 10. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I was like, no, you got to block for him, boys. I mean, they had a lead blocker right there in the hole and just missed his block.
2nd down and 10. Clock says just over 2 minutes left to go here in this first quarter, down 8-0 the Red Devils. Cooper Harrison's out wide. Nobody's on him. They get a man over late from Piedmont. They're a little discombobulated. Maddox looking to throw. He'll take Hayden Parker out in the flat to the left, but it's read beautifully by Piedmont. Only a gain of 2, maybe 3. Tackle made by Bentley Chandler. 3rd down upcoming.
Oh.
Bentley Chandler is a man out there at linebacker.
Indeed.
They just gave him a yard?
I think so.
Wow.
Indeed they did. This will be Fyffe's fourth third down attempt of the night, 3rd on this drive. They've been successful on the previous 2.
I'd expect to see Mr. Gibson with the ball in his hands this time.
3rd down and a short 9, maybe a long 8. Play action. Maddox is going to look to throw, but they'll blow the play dead, and we're going to have a false start or illegal formation 1 against Fyffe here. Fyffe's first penalty of the night, and that will back them up. Oh, my.
Yeah, not what you wanted.
That would be, because they let the play get snapped, that will be an illegal formation. So 3rd down now and 14 to go after the 5-yard penalty. Wow. It took nearly a whole quarter to get the first yellow hanky of the game.
Been a fast-moving quarter, too.
Well, and on a positive note, this has been a pretty sustained drive. Just needs to end with points.
3rd down, 14 to go. Wild Devil, Ryder Gibson to the right side. Got some blocking, not a lot. Ryder will get to the 30-yard line, back to the original line of scrimmage, and it's 4th down and 10. Good show of sportsmanship there from Bryant Waters, the junior from Piedmont, who came over to Ryder Gibson, helped him up, and then patted him on the back of the helmet.
Finally.
4th down. They gave him the 30. Okay, I was about to say that down marker is a little off here. Something's off about the chains. The chains are just off to our right here. Fyffe is going to let this one go to the end of the quarter. It is 8-0 Piedmont on top of the Red Devils. We'll check our Rainsville Glass LLC scoreboard when you come back for the start of the second on the Fun Radio Sports Network.
It's football time in Alabama. The players are hitting the field, the cheerleaders are firing up the crowd, the drum major is striking up the band, and we all stand for the national anthem. This is Congressman Robert Adderholt. While you cheer your favorite team this season, I'll be on President Trump's team shaking things up in Washington. When we stand on conservative principles, it's a win for everyone. I'm Robert Adderholt, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Adderholt for Congress.
Where some saw a pickle, we saw a masterpiece. A Sonic Smasher with Grillo's Pickles and Dilly Ranch, tangy pickle tots, and a Pickle Rita slush with pickle-flavored bubbles. It's called the Big Dill Meal, and it's a work of art.
Visit Sonic Drive-In in Rainsville at 208 Main Street East.
Now back to the Farmers Telecommunications broadcast booth for Fyffe Red Devil football on Fun Radio.
Back for the start of the second quarter, the FTC broadcast booth presented by Farmers Telecommunications Cooperative. Adam Ward alongside Jeremy Johnson, Greg Mears, and Bryce Tuthero. Quickly here, while we've got a half a second, I want to say a huge thank you to Farmers Telecommunications Cooperative, bringing you our broadcast booth each and every season. It's Farmers Telecommunications Cooperative. They keep you connected. The fastest gig in the country. I'm a subscriber, and I'm a believer. Fourth down, and about 11 to go, they say. I'm also a believer in the Red Devils picking up 12 yards here on this one at least.
Love to see it.
Ryder Smith goes split out wide to the far side of the formation near to us. Maddox is going to float one up to him. One-on-one jump ball. Nobody's there. Fyffe wants pass interference. They're not going to get it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, Fyffe faithful wanting a flag right there.
Yeah, that was just good coverage there. I mean,
actually,
really, before it was over with, kind of threw it into double coverage too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Off the Rainsville Glass LLC in-game scoreboard, Plainview up 7-0 on Alexandria. Colbert County and Gordo, the winner of that one gets the winner of this one, tied at 8. West Morgan up on Good Hope 7-0, and Moody all over Priceville right now 17-0. First down and 10 for Piedmont. They go run. It was up the middle, bouncing it to the outside on the far side into Piedmont bench. 42-yard line, first down.
Did you mention speed earlier regarding?
I believe I did.
Yeah, regarding Nicholas Mix.
Yeah, he's got some jets.
That was quick.
Scottsboro also with the lead right now over St. Clair County 7-0. First down and 10 at the 42. Quarterback keeper. Very late decision to keep, and he'll get hit at midfield. Maddox Doss takes him out, but it's an 8-yard gain, second down and 2. Very delayed pull on that keeper.
Yeah, it was almost like they couldn't decide whether he was going to take it or let it go with the tailback there. So, but again, they hit that hole so quick and so hard.
Second down and 2. Piedmont starting to get more chunk yardage here on these plays, and they're stacking up. Give, left side. First down pickup, Red Devil territory at the 46. And that is Jackson Howard, the junior at 5'9", 155 pounds, picking up the first down for Piedmont.
You know, and we talk about it every year. We talk about it all year long. We talk about conditioning because, you know, most of our players play both ways. You wonder what factor that's going to be later on.
First down and 10 at the 46. Three-step drop, throwing down the middle of the field. Up and nearly a completion, then nearly intercepted. In and out of the hands of Mason Morrow and then Brody Freeman. Goodness gracious. That would have been a huge opportunity there for the Fyffe Red Devils and Brody Freeman.
Yeah, this is the kind of game you can't let too many opportunities like that go by. I mean, that would have been a tough one. It kind of, you know, tip drill over there to him, but boy, it sure would have been nice.
Two split wide to each side, tailback in the gun. Along with Austin. Austin pump fakes left, has pressure in his face, has to roll out to the right. He's looking. He tells a man to go deep. Now he's just going to take off, get what he can, and it's a great gain near the first down marker. Piedmont hollering across the way for a late hit. They don't get the flag for it, but it's enough for a first down from Austin and the legs of that quarterback.
Extremely patient as well. He was hesitating to look and see if anything broke open. And then decided to run, and when he did.
He had that receiver, actually the tailback over here, and he sent him down deep, and when he did, that cleared everybody out for him to run.
Yeah, incredibly smart play there.
Absolutely.
Just a sophomore, I remind you, for Coach Jonathan Miller and the Bulldogs. Here's Raleigh Pinto. I haven't called his name in a bit. He's got an end around the left side. He's got green grass. He sidesteps Brody Freeman. He'll strut his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Piedmont.
He's pretty fast, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And shifty. Nice play call.
That got Fyffe out of all kinds of whack there.
Yeah, two nice, two missed tackles, but I'll credit that to Mr. Pinto and his shiftiness.
Since that opening drive, Piedmont has not seen a third down. With 10:03 left to go, they're up 14-0 and looking to make it a 16-0 lead. Quarterback Austin straight up the gut. Keeper, he's met at the line. I don't know if he Yeah, they say he did. I didn't think he got it for a moment there.
I think that second effort got him in the end zone.
Oh, yeah, they knocked him back the first thing, but we didn't lock up. Great hit, but you got to lock up and take him to the ground.
That was a heck of a hit. It sounded like a car wreck. Just got to wrap up.
Indeed, it did. It is 16-0. Piedmont takes the lead here with 10:03 left to go in the second. We'll be back right after this on the Fun Radio Sports Network presented by Superior RV.
Realtors you can trust. Realtors that are thankful for you. That's South State Realty. South State Realty can walk buyers through the process, help them get pre-approved, and find their dream home. Let South State Realty do a comparative home analysis to find just the right time to sell. Make your buying or selling process stress-free. Call Ashley, Tina, and the team at South State Realty at 256-638-SOLD. That's 256-638-7653. View homes at southstaterealty.com.
This is the new home of the Fyffe Red Devils in North Alabama. Fun 92.7 HD2.
Back here with you from Piedmont, Alabama. Piedmont enjoying a 16-0 lead over the Red Devils with 10:03 left to go in this first half. It's a knuckleball back to Ryder Gibson on the return. Ryder up the middle. Ryder sidesteps one man, slides out of another tackle. He'll get up to the 40-yard line. And that is where Fyffe will set up shop. First down and 10.
And we've had really good starting field position every possession.
At this point, Fyffe is going to have to start getting some chunk plays of their own. The ball control no longer playing into their favor too much here.
No. An explosive play right now would not hurt anybody's feeling on this side of the field.
First down and 10 at the 40. Fyffe now moving right to left after the change of the quarter. Ryder Gibson all alone in the backfield. There's a man wide open down here at the bottom. It's Connor Hutcherson. Nobody's on him. They finally get out there. They were never going to throw his way. Ryder Gibson was going to keep it. Ryder Gibson lowers his shoulder and then takes a pop, and Ryder's down. He's hurt.
It's that knee.
And he's holding his knee. Not what we wanted to see here. Ryder Gibson is down. They have taken an injury timeout. As they've taken the timeout, we will do the same. Back in a moment on the Fun Radio Sports Network.
When you're ready to protect and elevate your vehicle's appearance, look no further than Southern Ceramic Solutions. As the only certified System X ceramic installer in Northeast Alabama, we offer industry-leading ceramic coatings for unbeatable protection and a stunning finish. Our services include complete interior and exterior detailing, paint enhancement and correction, headlight restorations, and more. Whether you need a one-time service or our monthly maintenance program, our licensed and insured family-owned business is here for you at 1595 Main Street in Fyffe. Call 256-440-1524 quote today or visit SouthernCeramicSolutions.com.
In DeKalb County, your voice matters. Stay connected with Voice of DeKalb, where we celebrate your stories and keep you connected to the community. From local news to high school sports and events, Voice of DeKalb reports only the good news because that's what we need in today's time. Have breaking or exciting news or maybe a feel-good story to share with your hometown? Tell us about it at voiceofdecab.com or email Marla at voiceofdecab.com. Call us at 256-605-4427. Your voice, your stories, your DeKalb.
For 3 generations, Watkins Heating and Cooling has been your trusted name in HVAC service. Proudly serving Jackson and DeKalb counties since 1987, we offer extensive residential and commercial heating and cooling solutions. Our team at Watkins Heating and Cooling is dedicated to your comfort and satisfaction. We are open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Call us today at 256-657-2371 or visit WatkinsHeatingandCoolingLLC.com. Watkins Heating and Cooling LLC, where quality service runs in the family. Alabama license number 21097.
Fyffe Red Devil football now live on Fun 92.7 HD2.
Back here with you after the injury timeout to Ryder Gibson. We will check his status coming up in just a bit when the information becomes available to us. Right now, obviously not able to go. Give Hayden Parker right up the gut as we resume play. Hayden gets up to the 45. It'll be a 3rd down and 5 upcoming. And guys, early on looking here, Bryce Tutherow's down there with a better look at it. Ryder was in some significant pain.
Yeah, he was in incredible pain. You could see the stomach going up and down, breathing hard, holding his face mask. It doesn't look good, to say the least.
It's the right knee, right?
Yes, sir, right knee.
3rd down and 5, just shy of the 45, so it's a long 5 to go. And if Ryder Gibson can't go, that's the bell cow for this, not only the offense, but the entire team. Ryder Smith goes in motion. They fake to him. Maddox Doss, the keeper, up the gut. Maddox somehow still stayed up and is running free. Now they blow a whistle. They say he was down. Oh, me.
There was never a whistle blown.
There was not a whistle blown until after he was already up and running again, and now they'll say 4th down and 2 from the 48. Now, to be fair, there are folks yelling he was never down. Our view was blocked.
Yeah,
The side judge that made the call, he's the one that could see it. We couldn't see it. And if we couldn't see it up a little higher than the fans, there's no way they saw it.
Yeah.
But
I would love to see a replay up on that scoreboard there.
Yeah, but I'm sure they're not going to show that one.
No.
They've got replay, but
4th down and 2. Maddox, 3-man formation flip. Piedmont jump, no flag. And they will quick kick this one away. And nobody's back for Piedmont to field this ball. Piedmont jumped into the neutral zone. No call. And Piedmont will take over after the punt.
yeah, I don't know about that, but
wouldn't have hurt my feelings for Maddox to go ahead and snap it in that moment. He was in the neutral zone. There was one lining up in the neutral zone as well.
Yeah, that would have been really a good thing to do. Go ahead and get a free play. Hopefully they would call it, but
Ryder's still on the trainer's table getting checked out. Meanwhile, Piedmont has it 1st down and 10 to the left. Moving left to right. Here is a give up the gut. And they get a nice stop after a gain of about 2, maybe 3, up to the 26-yard line.
Have we got Bryson in there on defense taking Ryder's spot?
I don't know.
Bryson Green.
I think we do.
Yeah, he's kind of filling that spot right there.
Connor Hutcherson also in at linebacker, or Chase Hutcherson, also in at linebacker. Here's quarterback Austin keeping it all the way. He'll find 1st down yardage up the middle of the field to the 38, maybe the 37-yard line. We'll see where they mark this. 7 minutes left to go. 16-0 Piedmont with the lead and the football. And it's almost like these runs by the quarterback Austin is catching this defense off guard a little bit.
It is. Well, he made a very good decision right there to keep that ball. And he's a good decision maker when it comes to whether or not to keep the ball or go ahead and hand it off.
1st down and 10 at the 38. Direct snap to the tailback. He gets about 3 yards to the 41. 2nd down and 7. That is Mason Morrow. Several Red Devils in on the tackle, including Connor Hutcherson getting over there from his DB position. Worthy a note that Ryder's Gibson's family is sitting just in front of us here. And the look of worry on their face is prevalent right now for their son. Bryson Green, speaking of the Little Devil, makes a big pass play break up here. 3rd down and 7. They were trying to throw right in the middle of that field on a quick hitch route, Greg. Bryson broke it up.
Yeah, he was right there, Johnny on the spot. Great coverage. That big tight end right there looks like he's probably got about a good, 8-9 inches on him, but he was able to break that pass up.
Yeah, that's Ethan Tidwell as listed at 6'4", 205.
Yeah.
So pretty good job by Mr. Green.
2 men split wide right, 1 to the left. Man comes in motion to make it 3 wide right. That's Pinto. Pinto running a wheel. They're going to look his way. Quarterback fires down the field. Pinto stops his route, breaks it off, comes back to the ball, picks up the 1st down before stepping out of bounds in 5 territory at the 49.
Along with his speed and shiftiness, he's a really good route runner.
Yeah.
He's really precise and runs really good routes. That was a heck of a route to run right there and catch it right on the sideline.
Go ahead.
As I say, no, he drove that defensive back deep like he was going to go on a dig route and then stopped and came back for it.
Well, I will dare say there's a reason Jacksonville State wants him.
Yeah.
1st down and 10 at the 49. And Bryson Green there to make the initial stop on the tailback, Jackson Howard. Yep. Jackson got down from the 49 to the 46, a 3-yard gain, but Bryson Green, the initial point of contact there, held him up. He ended up with just his foot, but sometimes a foot is all you need. And Ryder Gibson is up, standing with his teammates again on the sideline. He's got his helmet as well. I don't know if he's politicking to get back in the game. 2nd down and 7. We'll get with Bryce as soon as we can to get more info. Howard, left side, Got some green grass. Fyffe is able to catch up to him, bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. It's another first down. Bryce Tuthero, an injury report. What might you know, my friend?
They said he's good. It's all going to be up to coach if he's going to go back in or not.
What was the initial diagnosis?
They didn't come up with one thing. It was just a hit, blunt force. They're not really sure.
Ryder Gibson may be available to return to the game. Up to Coach Benefield. Here's Raleigh Pinto. Flag comes in the backfield of Piedmont. Piedmont might be getting flagged for the first time tonight with 4:50 left to go in the second quarter, up 16-0. Raleigh had a head of steam and was able to pick up about 4, maybe 5 yards, but it'll be all for naught. They will call holding against Piedmont. This has been a relatively flag-free game.
It has.
Only 2 penalty flags thrown, 1 on each team now.
And a fast-moving game as well. So
yeah.
That always helps.
4:50 left to go in this first half. And for the first time, Piedmont is really going to see some adversity since that opening drive where they went 3 and out. It'll be first down and 20 at the 41-yard line after that holding call. Play action. They'll throw Pinto, far left side. Fyffe playing way soft on him. Pinto coming back up the middle, coming across the field. Penalty didn't matter. Touchdown, Raleigh Pinto. As he dives for the pylon, he got it. Frankly, there was no need to dive, but he did it anyway.
Hey, he's better than advertised, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, he's really.
I think he don't weigh 180. I'm thinking more 210,
Yeah,
200.
To me, go ahead, Greg.
No, I was just going to say Piedmont has their own magic eraser.
Yeah.
That's what you always used to like to refer to.
That's
some people.
right. Yeah. He looks significantly bigger than last year, to me.
Yeah. So Piedmont, as we said, does not kick extra points. They will go for 2.
I'd look for that quarterback right up the middle.
Definitely. Wrap him up this time.
They're going to throw. They're going to look for Pinto one-on-one, and it's broken up by Brody Freeman, incomplete. 2-point conversion, no good for Raleigh Pinto and company. So that'll keep the score at 22-0. Piedmont on top with just over 4.5 minutes left to go here in this first half. We'll be back right after this on the Fun Radio Sports Network.
It takes personal commitment to build a winning football team like the Fyffe Red Devils. The same personal commitment you'll experience with W.T. Wilson Funeral Chapel in Rainsville. A personal commitment to provide you with the care you expect and deserve. A personal commitment to provide affordable funeral services. More than just words, it's a personal commitment from W.T. Wilson Funeral Chapel, Highway 75, Rainsville. Congratulations, Red Devils. Your personal commitment has made us proud.
With 7 championship trophies, we're going to need a bigger shelf. The Fyffe Red Devils on Fun Radio.
Piedmont, Alabama, second round of the HSAA High School Football Playoffs. Second round here, and Piedmont well in control of this game. 22-0 our score. Red Devils on the receiving end of this kickoff. Maddox Doss taking it back up the middle of the field. He'll cross the 35 up to the 36-yard line, and that is where Fyffe will set up shop, first down and 10. Ryder Gibson injured on the previous drive for the Fyffe Red Devils offensively. Bryce told us a moment ago that the training staff, trainer Brad, said he was cleared to go and he was going to leave it up to Coach Benefield. Ryder not on the field at this time.
And Doc Sims is out there as well. So,
first down and 10 at the 36. Sort of I think you called it like a blunt force hit.
Yeah, just got hit there, and who knows, a bunch of things.
Give. This is Parker, Hayden Parker, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. No gains. Second down and 10 upcoming. On the tackle was Benjamin Dempsey.
Because from down here, he got hit in the upper thigh. He didn't get hit in the knee, so it could have just been went completely numb, didn't know what was wrong.
Hey, and it just hurts.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest, it just hurts.
Yeah.
I would be still laying out there.
Is that cold out there?
Yeah.
Second down and 10. First down yielded nothing. And Fyffe, if they can pull it off, not only would love a score here, but would love to just run this clock out. Get to the halftime down 2 scores instead of 3. Maddox rolls right, looking to throw, keeping his eyes downfield. He'll fire one low and incomplete, third down. He was looking for Parker Kennard. I believe that's the first pass attempt to Kennard this season. I'll have to double-check our stats, but I believe that's the first time Kennard has been targeted, and indeed it is.
I think you are correct.
Third down. Kennard usually a utility player for the Fyffe Red Devils in the way of being able to spell folks and give them a breather.
Well, we talked about it, I think, last week about you need people to step up. And, I mean, if you're going to do it, this is the time to do it and makes plays with, your bell cow on the sidelines.
Yeah.
It's an opportunity for somebody.
Play clock down to 8 before Fyffe breaks the huddle. 3.5 left to go in this second quarter. 2 seconds they give to Ryder Smith. Ryder got some blocking right side. Ryder lowers the head, and he'll try to get as much as he can up to the 48-yard line. It'll be fourth down. Fourth down and about 3 to go. And the tackle made by Chase Kirkpatrick, the junior, 5'9", 175-pound Bulldog. And Fyffe will send on the punting unit. Not a great half.
Say the least.
It ain't over yet.
Shades of game one this year.
Bryce at this point, to be blunt, wouldn't hurt my feelings if it did get over with and we took it to the locker room here before Raleigh Pinto and company could put another score on the board. Maddox, speaking of Raleigh, punts and does a beautiful job of keeping it away from Raleigh, who was back deep to field it. Even with his speed, I don't know that Raleigh could have got over there to field that one.
I'm not so sure, but
34-yard line is where they will spot it. First down and 10, and with 2:36.
It felt like way more than that at that point.
Yeah, it did. End around sweep. And, boy, he is sweeping defenders with him all the way into the Piedmont bench. To Fyffe's 49-yard line was the ball carrier, Nicholas Mixon. 2:28 left to go and going out of bounds, stopping the clock. Now they run it. I got to admit, they got a shaved ice thing over there or something with the blinking light, and it's throwing me off. I keep thinking an ambulance is pulling in.
I mean, it makes me want to shave ice, even as cool as it is.
First down and 10 at the 49. Fyffe with pressure on quarterback Austin. Austin keeps his eyes down the field, and hello! It is caught on the far side. Ryder Smith does his best Superman impression and takes down Johnson, the receiver. That is Eli Johnson, the junior. Ryder Smith just came flying in like David Cornsweat. Here's a give, and Big Country makes a play in the backfield. Nicholas Mixon got the handoff. No, excuse me, that's Weston Evans.
Yeah.
I saw a 60, it's a 50.
Those jerseys get wrinkled up there on the front, so it's easy to make that mistake for sure.
Under 90 seconds to go, and the first third down since the opening drive for Piedmont. They're going to throw up a one-on-one play here for Raleigh Pinto, and Raleigh brings it in, touchdown. Oh, my gosh. And they throw a flag on top of it.
Can we get some offensive interference here? He kind of was on the back of the Fyffe defender because the Fyffe defender had great defensive position.
That was Brody Freeman in defense, so hold the phone just for a moment. Raleigh Pinto having a word with that side judge. They're going to call pass interference on Piedmont.
Oh,
and now there's another flag thrown on Raleigh Pinto for what he has said to the official. Two flags on one play. One during the play, one after the play. So both penalties, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. If I'm not mistaken, both penalties can be taken here and applied.
It should be because that last one was a dead ball foul. It's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct for him mouthing off to the ref.
That's 15. That's 30 yards of penalties right there. Isn't the offensive PI 15 yards?
I don't know in high school. I think so.
I'm pretty sure it is, yes.
There's the pass interference call that we already knew about. So they will enforce that. And it is 15 yards. And now the unsportsmanlike conduct applied at the end of it.
Good thing he's caught a couple of touchdowns for him because he sure hurt them there.
Who wants to do the math?
Well, from a touchdown,
they'll spot the ball at the 29-yard line.
71-yard penalty.
And take 6 off the board.
And take 6 off the board. That's a first for me. I don't think I've ever seen somebody in scoring position it go from a touchdown to this.
That was great coverage by Freeman there, though.
It really was, Bryce.
29-yard line in their own territory, and the first down can be picked up at the 39 in Fyffe territory. Piedmont Bulldog offense trying to encourage their fans to get on their feet. Fyffe's fans here in front of us getting the cowbells clanging. Third down and a country mile. They're going to go trickery. Pinto throws back to Austin. Austin in trouble. He goes down to the backfield. Yeah. Trick-or-treating time is over, and Piedmont will have to punt.
That was big country.
Does Coach call a timeout, or does he let this go to the half?
He just signaled, let it roll. He just signaled, let it roll, let it roll, let it roll. So at the very least, they will get their wish, will the Fyffe Red Devils, to keep this a 3-score game at the halftime break, barring any sort of anything here. Funny business, shall I call it.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised, but hey, that was a big stop.
And Piedmont is going to call a timeout. Indeed, it was a huge stop. We'll take the timeout with them. 15.9 seconds remaining in the half on the Fun Radio Sports Network.
Whether personal or business, taxes or record keeping, you could always use help. Think ABC. That's right, ABC, Accounting Bookkeeping Consultants. With more than 25 years experience in helping people, owner Melody Coker and Accounting Bookkeeping Consultants can provide you with professional tax preparation and financial accounting. With tax season fast approaching, ABC can help you be prepared for upcoming tax readiness and will be there for you when it's time to do your tax returns. So think ABC, Accounting Bookkeeping Consultants in Fyffe and Rainsville. Call 256-638-3335.
Need a car but short on a down payment? Ace Auto Sales offers a layaway program so you can pay a little and still drive off in style. Every car now comes with a warranty. Got credit issues? No problem. We'll help you get approved no matter your history. Conveniently located on Highway 75 in Fyffe, we're family owned and operated with hometown values you can trust. Get started today by browsing our inventory at aceautosalesonline.com. That's aceautosalesonline.com. Your keys to a quality car are waiting.
Fyffe sends the house after the punt. They don't get there. Maddox is going to field it on a single hop and get brought down at the 47-yard line with 5.9 seconds remaining in Piedmont territory. They got time for one play. I don't know what you do here with the way this offense is typically run for Coach Pennifield and his Fyffe Red Devils. I got to think he's more than content to just go ahead and take it to the halftime break.
Oh, yeah, he definitely is.
Yeah, it was these guys are bordering a little bit on unsportsmanlike every play, to be honest with you, especially on that one. That was a great tackle, standing over him. Yeah. Personally, not a fan.
First down and 10 at the 47-yard line. Maddox hands it off to Hayden Parker. Hayden comes to the left side. Hayden's going to get about 6, maybe 7 yards down to the 40. That will do it. Let's go down to... Well, I thought I was going to go to Bryce. I don't see Bryce.
I'm right here. I got to get over there.
You better take off, son.
You done.
I think you done missed it. Bryce, what are you doing, my man? I think you done missed your shot.
I was doing stats.
Yeah, I think I'd let him go.
Bryce.
I think he's very intrigued.
Yeah, for your own well-being.
Yeah, here he comes. Bryce Tothrow with Coach Benefield.
Well, Coach, what's your thoughts on this first half?
Well, they're faster than us, and it's a tough trip when they're all faster than you are. Ain't that right?
Yes, sir, it is.
20 minutes on the clock, 22-0 our score. Bryce Tothero, I'm going to test your 40 time and see how fast you can get back down the field. You were on the wrong end of the field, my man.
4.6, you know.
Hey,
how's that ankle?
Well, that's a great lead into the Applebee's halftime break.
These rookies.
By the way, our coaches chat brought to you by Southern Ceramic Solutions. Protect and elevate your vehicle with Southern Ceramic Solutions. 22-0 our score. We will be back for the Applebee's halftime report right after this.
Turn your backyard into an unforgettable playground with an inflatable rental from Air Kids Inflatable Rentals. Choose from a variety of bounce houses, Caltrains, water slides, obstacle courses, and combinations that will ensure your kids have tons of fun. Make it a tasty event with a cotton candy, snow cone, or popcorn machine. Air Kids will even deliver it to your home for a nominal fee. Affordable rentals and 20% discount for churches and schools. Call 256-996-1995 and follow Air Kids Inflatable Rentals on Facebook. Air Kids Inflatable Rentals, making your event memorable.
Elevate your brand with top-notch labels from Alliant Label LLC. A full-service label manufacturer, we offer everything from blank shipping labels to customized solutions. Whether you're a small farmer or a large corporation, we cater to your needs with precision and care. Family-owned and operated with 30 years of industry expertise, Alliant Label excels in delivering large-scale orders promptly and efficiently. Our commitment to quality and customer service means your brand receives the attention it deserves every time. Visit AlliantLabel.com or call 888-673-0707. Alliant Label, making your ideas stick.
From one season to the other, your garage door takes a beating. Hot, cold, wind, rain, plus it's continuously in use. Time for a new garage door or a fix on an old reliable? CCM Garage Doors sells and maintains all makes and models of garage doors. 24-hour on-call service. 3 years parts and labor warranty along with free estimates. CCM Garage Doors is Better Business Bureau accredited. Don't fight the ups and downs of an aging garage door. Call Chris at 256-572-9170. CCM Garage Doors. Online at ccmgaragedoors.com.
The Clarkson Pennington Law Firm can handle your legal needs.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes. We'll be there for you. Everybody needs someone by the side. That's just what we'll do. You can put your trust in us at ClarksonFirm.com.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than the quality of legal services provided by other lawyers.
Looking to clear land, prep a site, or lay the groundwork for your next big project? Collins Constructors brings the muscle, the machines, and the mindset to get it done right. From excavation and grading to forestry, mulching, and underground utilities, we dig deep so you don't have to. Whether it's small residential jobs to large-scale commercial projects, when you're ready to break ground, don't just hire anyone. Visit collinsconstructors.com or call 256-440-0386. Collins Constructors, proudly built on faith. Dig deep. Build better.
Get ready to build your ultimate trio at Applebee's in Fort Payne. Choose 3 appetizers from our mouth-watering selection of 10 and pair them with 3 irresistible dipping sauces. From classic bone-in wings to brew pub pretzels and beer cheese dip, mozzarella sticks to chicken quesadillas and more, there's endless combinations, making every bite a new adventure. Open 7 days a week. Visit your local Applebee's restaurant in Fort Payne at 111 Airport Road West. Applebee's, eating good in the neighborhood.
Now it's time for the Applebee's Halftime Show on 92.7 HD2. Presented by your local Applebee's restaurant in Fort Payne. Applebee's, eating good in the neighborhood.
Welcome back to the Applebee's Halftime Report here on Fun Radio, Fun 92.7 FM HD1, HD2. Folks, I wish I had better news. Piedmont up 22-0 over the Fyffe Red Devils, and the news gets a little worse than that. Ryder Gibson out much of that second quarter there after sustaining either a hip or a knee injury. We're not quite sure which. He was holding his right knee. He did get cleared, though, Bryce, to go back to that conversation for half a second. You said he got cleared and was available to go back in.
Yeah, it seemed like he got hit right above his knee there. Not sure, if it was a knee injury or what, but basically Brad just told me he's clear to go. It's just up to Coach if he wants to play him or not.
Well, 22-0. Ryder Gibson's got one more year left to come back. Of course, Coach is going to weigh those future possibilities and the future health, more importantly, of that young man, and as he should. Gentlemen, let's break that first half down, and it started with 3 and out and a 3 and out both ways, and then all of a sudden Piedmont's sort of able to break it open there, Greg.
Yeah, their skill players are so fast and so precise that, we knew they were going to be able to score. Fyffe got themselves in trouble on that second drive, had a good drive going, had a little bit of a low snap and then an illegal formation penalty that really put them behind the chains there for the Devils. So, again, I think it's what we expected from the Piedmont offense. We just need the Red Devil offense to step up a little bit.
And, of course, when you take a look at the Jacksonville State commit, Raleigh Pinto, I think, J.J., you were the one that said he's a little bit better than advertised, or as good as advertised at least.
Yeah, super speed, quickness. He's hard to get a hold of. And he's, again, I said it earlier, he's bigger than last year.
Yeah.
Looks like he's grown a little bit. And I think they got him listed at 6'1", 180. And I that may be close to accurate. But he's big.
Yeah, he is super big.
I would defer to that. That is probably not accurate. He's at least 200. He's a thick boy out there, and he's definitely tall.
Well, Bryce, I said it earlier. You didn't get to play in this matchup last year. Would you like to tackle him?
Oh yeah, 100%.
What you think you could?
Oh yeah, I definitely could.
Yeah.
How's your ankle?
Amazing. It's 100.
Well, he just ran the 40 in steel-toe boots, so I think his ankle's doing pretty good.
Listen, folks may not understand that reference. Coach Benefield's comment to you last week in the post game, and then, of course, it's been made a couple of times. Take a second, Bryce. Explain that for the folks listening at home.
Well, basically, last year against Piedmont, I caught the opening kickoff. I broke 2 tackles, went to plant and run full speed. Whenever I did, ankle just snapped, and it was just loose. I tore all 3 tendons in my ankle, and it was just hanging on by muscle, basically, just hanging around.
Good night of living. But you're good now, right?
Yeah, I got a metal plate in there. I'm good to go. Back to
100%. I still think he should have sucked it up and got the game. That's how I feel about it.
I should have got a shot of adrenaline at halftime and went back.
Tape it up. Tape it up, Brad. Let's go.
Put me in, Coach. I'm ready to play.
Give me some ibuprofen. I'll be fine.
All right, we'll take the break. When we come back to the Applebee's Halftime Report, we will check our first half stats as well as the Rainsville Glass LLC in-game scoreboard. We continue with the Applebee's Halftime Report right after this on Fun Radio.
Get ready to build your ultimate trio at Applebee's in Fort Payne. Choose 3 appetizers from our mouth-watering selection of 10 and pair them with 3 irresistible dipping sauces. From classic bone-in wings to brew pub pretzels and beer cheese dip, mozzarella sticks to chicken quesadillas and more, there's endless combinations, making every bite a new adventure. Open 7 days a week. Visit your local Applebee's restaurant in Fort Payne at 111 Airport Road West. Applebee's, eating good in the neighborhood.
Ready to lose weight and feel great? The diet consultants in Fort Payne are here and ready to help. Owner Russell Hutcherson, CRNP, helps patients achieve their weight loss goals with weight loss medications and nutrition planning catered specifically to each patient with no consultation fees. Visit us at 1600 Galt Avenue South or call 256-426-3693 to schedule your appointment today and receive a new patient discount. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, The Diet Consultants. Your success is our priority.
Attention football fans, this season don't let slow internet make you miss a single touchdown, tackle, or triumph. With our gigabit fiber internet, you get blazing fast speeds that keep you in the game. Stream every play in crystal clear HD. Blitz through online stats and video chat with fellow fans, all with zero lag. Don't fumble your connection, score big with our unbeatable fiber service. Call FTC and get your gigabit fiber internet just in time for the big game. Stay connected, stay ahead, stay unstoppable. Visit farmerstel.com or call us at 866-638-2144. FTC, we keep you connected.
You need a place to save, just start now. Get a loan for that first house. Caught in the storms of life, but just fair weather. You'll be safe. First State Bank will grow together.
First State Bank, locally owned and operated, where we can meet your needs personally and promptly with online banking featuring online bill pay, e-statement, mobile banking, mobile check deposit, debit, and credit cards.
First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
There's nothing like the sound of rain on a metal roof. JC Metal Roofing provides all types of quality metal roofing for your home or even your barn with the ag panels. JC Metal Roofing products are snap-lock standing seam. Trust the metal roofing company with over 12 years in business that offers guaranteed work from a licensed and insured professional serving all of North Alabama. Call 256-996-2678 and follow JC Metal Roofing on Facebook for current projects. JC Metal Roofing.
Morning Glory is a locally owned and operated
assisted living residence in Fyffe, providing exceptional care to those who can no longer live alone or prefer a safe and comfortable environment. We provide medication administration, bathing and dressing, all meals, housekeeping, and personal care assistance. Enjoy our family-style dining room, furnished porches, beauty salon, free cable TV, along with educational, devotional, and recreational activities. Our trained staff is available 24 hours a day. Call 256-623-2626 or visit morninggloryalf.net.
Back to the Applebee's halftime show on 92.7 HD2. Applebee's in Fort Payne, eating good in the neighborhood.
Illustrious friends over at the Applebee's restaurant in Fort Payne feeding us earlier this afternoon. We had to have a slightly early dinner to get the 10-minute car ride over with, and I want to thank Applebee's for feeding us. And our buddy Ed Moore, he told me he had basketball tonight, so I'm not sure he's able to listen right now, but our good friend Ed Moore was with us last week. We appreciate him. Of course, Greg, you taking good care of us over there at the Applebee's, and, of course, sponsoring our Applebee's halftime report. And, by the way, it worked. I've talked Bryce into another food group, if you will, the salmon, and he enjoyed that very much, he said. Appreciate that.
Wait a minute. Did you say salmon?
I did.
It's incorrect. It's salmon.
The L is
the L is silent. We're going to say it right. Say it right.
Get the L out of there.
It's salmon.
Okay, thanks.
Hey, so
I'm talking to Greg on that one. I caught what you did there.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Before we get too loosey-goosey, let's check our Rainsville Glass LLC in-game scoreboard. Some other interesting games of note, and a little bit closer than this one. Plainview is up on Alexandria 14-7. Gordo and Colbert County, winner of that one gets the winner of this one. Gordo up 38-15 nearing the halftime break there. Fairview is on top of Jacksonville right now, 7-0, a low-scoring defensive affair in that one. Good Hope, West Morgan tied at 7. Homewood and Hartselle also tied at 7. Anniston is up on Madison Academy 22-6. Moody has just scored again. Last I looked, just about 2 minutes ago, it was 25-7. They are now up 32-7 over Priceville. Mountain Brook shutting out Fort Payne right now, 35-0. Briarwood Christian also shutting out Russellville, 21-0. Scottsboro shutting out St. Clair County at the half, 21-0. It is Pisgah and Vincent tied at 14, and Geraldine and Whitesburg Christian tied at 7. And for more numbers, let's go now to Jeremy Johnson with a look at our first half stats. JJ?
Yeah, well, not much to speak of in the first half for the Fyffe offense. Really, as usual, our leading rusher, that's Ryder Gibson, had 8 carries for 39 yards, which is, well below the average we spoke of pregame. Hayden Parker picked up a few carries in Ryder's absence, and he had 4 carries for only 10 yards. Maddox, 4 carries for -1, actually. And we had Maddox also completed a 1-yard pass, 6-yard pass, and then also a 1-yard pass, 1 to Hayden Parker and 1 to Ryder. And so total yardage for the first half is 62 yards for Fyffe, which is very unusual, but credit to that Piedmont defense. Very aggressive, very physical. Credit to them.
Indeed. We will take a break, be back for the wrap-up of the Applebee's halftime show, get the guys' thoughts on what needs to happen in the second half as Fyffe will get the ball to start quarter number 3. We'll be back right after this on the Fun Radio Sports Network, presented by Superior RV.
Get ready to build your ultimate trio at Applebee's in Fort Payne. Choose 3 appetizers from our mouth-watering selection of 10 and pair them with 3 irresistible dipping sauces. From classic bone-in wings to brew pub pretzels and beer cheese dip, mozzarella sticks to chicken quesadillas and more, there's endless combinations, making every bite a new adventure. Open 7 days a week. Visit your local Applebee's restaurant in Fort Payne at 111 Airport Road West. Applebee's, eating good in the neighborhood.
Come see Brandon and Cherie Rains at Fyffe Pharmacy, your independently owned Health Mart pharmacy for all your prescription and over-the-counter needs. Brandon and Cherie grew up in Fyffe and have served the community for many years. Local people who know and care about you. Fyffe Pharmacy is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. till noon, and closed on Sundays. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
They work hard. They play hard. Liberty Bank is a proud supporter of our local student athletes. For 50 years, Liberty Bank has been your local bank with prompt local decision-making, individualized services, and a team of professionals that's committed to building relationships with every transaction. Whatever your financial needs, remember, Liberty Bank is always on your team. Liberty Bank supports and celebrates the student athletes for their hard work and commitment to teamwork. Let's hear it for all of our student athletes. Good luck on a winning season. Liberty Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Looking for a career that pays? Northeast Alabama Community College has the training you need with their brand new Workforce Development Skills Training Center and 15 career tech programs, including welding, industrial electronics, and machine tool technology. You'll get the hands-on skills to land a great job fast. Day, night, and online classes fit your schedule, and certificate programs help you start earning sooner. Learn more and begin your future at nacc.edu.
The right logo makes you memorable, the right website makes you credible, and the right marketing makes you profitable. Let Navexa Marketing and Design help bring your vision to life. From stunning website design and eye-catching logos to powerful social media marketing and custom graphic design, we help your business stand out. Call us at 256-440-1145 or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And visit us online at navexamarketing.com. Navexa Marketing and Design, driven by data, defined by design.
Feel better with just one visit to Pennies from Heaven Spa and get started today on your wellness journey with us. We offer top-of-the-line products, over 50 years of training and expertise. Look your best, feel your best, be your best. With our signature relaxation treatments to our therapeutic services or our Medi-Spa treatments, we have something for everyone. Call us today at 256-638-9772 or 638-9-SPA to start your wellness journey today.
Back to the Applebee's Halftime Show on 92.7 HD2. Applebee's in Fort Payne, eating good in the neighborhood.
Back to the Applebee's Halftime Report as we've got about 3 minutes left to go on the clock for this halftime report. Adam Ward alongside Greg Mears, Jeremy Johnson, and Bryce Tutherow, our Ace Auto Sales sideline reporter. Gentlemen, Fyffe gets the ball to start the second half. Very fortunate to not be down 4 scores. Instead of just the 3 which is on the board right now. What has got to happen here? Of course, the uncertainty with Ryder Gibson coming out of the locker room is the Red Devils right now as I look across the way. But what does Fyffe have to do?
We have to score. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, it seems simple, but they have to. They can't have a long drive and not come up with points. And now, at 22 down, even the clock, even with 30 or 24 minutes left, it becomes our enemy right off the bat. So we got to score and score, fairly quickly.
JJ?
Well, I mean, not only that, but then we've got to put some defensive stops together. And I wish I had an answer. I don't know what the answer is, but got to get a couple of stops and make them punt the football and get the ball back. And because it's great if we score, but if we turn around and give up a touchdown, it's all for naught.
Well, hey, if you had the answers, you'd be down there wearing.
That's right. hey, all I can say, and I said it last week: say your prayers, eat your vitamins, and maybe a little divine intervention here might not hurt. Maybe some rainfall from heaven at halftime. We know how that works. But yeah, got to have a little help.
I would like to add, they need to start playing smarter. Like Coach said, all their skill guys are faster. So if they're faster, play smarter. Got to start using our head more, read what they do before they do it, basically.
I'd like to point out also that as I'm watching the players stretch and warm up, Ryder Gibson is out, still full pads, and he is stretching out someone. I can't make it out who, but Ryder is stretching someone out. He still has all of his equipment on. So that might be a good sign that we see Ryder Gibson in the second half, maybe.
Yeah, on the sidelines, he was wanting to go back in. He was telling Brad and Coach, he was like, I'm ready. I'm good.
All right, this will take care of our Applebee's halftime break. When we come back, it's time for the second half. You're listening to Fyffe Red Devil Football on the Fun Radio Sports Network, presented by Superior RV.
Get ready to build your ultimate trio at Applebee's in Fort Payne. Choose 3 appetizers from our mouth-watering selection of 10 and pair them with 3 irresistible dipping sauces. From classic bone-in wings to brew pub pretzels and beer cheese dip, mozzarella sticks to chicken quesadillas and more, there's endless combinations, making every bite a new adventure. Open 7 days a week. Visit your local Applebee's restaurant in Fort Payne at 111 Airport Road West. Applebee's, eating good in the neighborhood.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. PIBonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340. Go Red Devils!
Petals Flower Shop is proud to support Big Red and is owned and operated by Jennifer Ashley. Jennifer takes the time to understand her clients' needs, making every interaction personal and thoughtful. Petals Flower Shop offers a wide selection of beautiful, fresh, and soaked flowers. Daily deliveries available for funerals, weddings, or any special occasion. Call 256-623-2763. Like Petals Flower Shop on Facebook or stop by their new location at 2236 Main Street, Shiloh in Rainsville, right beside W.T. Wilson Funeral Home. Petals Flower Shop, thoughtfully arranged, beautifully delivered.
A cracked windshield isn't just a distraction, it's a hazard. That's why Rainsville Glass, LLC, owned by Josh and Randa Brandon, is here to give you peace of mind. Rainsville Glass handles more than just auto glass. They also offer residential, business, and commercial glass services. From repairing power windows to replacing a cracked window at home to upgrading storefront glass, they do it all with quality you can trust. Call today for a quote at 256-638-7888 or stop by 3204 Main Street East. Rainsville Glass, LLC. Clear solutions for your car, home, or business.
It's football time in Alabama. The players are hitting the field, the cheerleaders are firing up the crowd, the drum major is striking up the band, and we all stand for the national anthem. This is Congressman Robert Adderholt. While you cheer your favorite team this season, I'll be on President Trump's team shaking things up in Washington. When we stand on conservative principles, it's a win for everyone. I'm Robert Adderholt, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Adderholt for Congress. Realtors you can trust. Realtors that are thankful for you. That's South State Realty. South State Realty can walk buyers through the process, help them get pre-approved, and find their dream home. Let South State Realty do a comparative home analysis to find just the right time to sell. Make your buying or selling process stress-free. Call Ashley, Tina, and the team at South State Realty at 256-638-SOLD. That's 256-638-7653. View homes at southstaterealty.com.
This is the new home of the Fyffe Red Devils in North Alabama. Fun 92.7 HD2.
Welcome back as we prepare for the start of the second half between Fyffe and Piedmont here in the second round of the AHSAA High School Football Playoffs. Piedmont cruising to a 22-0 lead there in the first half. Fyffe will have the opportunity at the football to begin the second half. Our second half kickoff brought to you by Fyffe Pharmacy, the Health Mart pharmacy that cares for you and about you. It's Fyffe Pharmacy with our second half kickoff. Normally Ryder Gibson on the field for kickoff returns. He's kind of standing off by his lonesome here on the sideline about 5 yards away from the nearest white jersey.
I got an update on him. He is not going back in. They're not sure what's wrong, but he is not going back in.
Yeah. So Ryder's night is done.
I'm sure he doesn't want it to be.
Oh, no. On the sideline, he's like, I'm good. I'm good, Coach.
Tough kid.
So first down and 10 upcoming for Fyffe at the 31-yard line.
Might the old ball coach pull a few plays out of that thick playbook?
First down and 10 at the 31. Watching a little mischievous action across the way, shall we say. First down and 10. Wild Devil look for Hayden Parker and Chase Hutcherson back there. Gets a gain of about 3 yards. Second down and 7.
Good little run there to start the second half. A little 3-yard gain off the right side.
You pretty much expect Hayden to get quite a few carries here in the second half since Ryder's a no-go.
Yep. 2nd down and 7 to go. Ryder Smith will come out. Connor Hutcherson will check in. Direct snap to Chase Hutcherson out of the backfield. Chase gets across the 35 up to the 36, make it the 37 to set up a 3rd down and medium. 3rd down and about 4 to go. I think they just said Logan Hutcherson.
Yeah, they did.
They don't know his name is Chase. Maybe that's why that student over there in the student section with a roster in his hand was confused.
Well, I got an injury update on Maddox Doss, too. He has a concussion.
Oh.
A pretty bad one, too.
Yeah, probably from that kickoff return.
So Maddox Doss is out. Hayden Parker takes the direct snap, right side. He goes nowhere, stood up immediately, 4th down.
Yes, this guys, it's going to be an uphill climb, to say the least, without 2 of your key cogs on the offense that was struggling to begin with.
Yeah.
So the starting quarterback and the starting tailback are both out of this game.
And 2 defensive
yeah,
stars as well.
Greg and I were thinking the same thing. 2 of your best defenders.
And now Weston Evans is going to come on to punt. They had Cooper Harrison back there for a moment. Cooper is now going to come out, and Weston Evans will be back there to kick it away. Left-footed kicker, not a bad punt for Big 5-0. Takes a nice little bounce, too, for the Red Devils, and it'll roll down to about the 33-yard line where Connor Hutcherson will put a hand on it. 1st down and 10 upcoming for Piedmont.
Yeah, I think on Maddox, that punt return, that was a vicious tackle there right before the half.
Yeah. 1st down and 10 at the 32. I was unaware that Maddox, he never showed any signs of being hurt.
No, he was a little. Somebody helped him up from Piedmont, jerked him up actually, and after that I didn't pay attention.
1st down and 10 pickup here for the Bulldogs.
I think we're lucky he tripped up there. I think that might have been a TD for Piedmont.
Nicholas Mixon, gain of about 7. 2nd down and 3 upcoming. 48-yard line.
You know what? They've got great offensive weapons, speed, as Coach referred to, but I really like their physicality.
Piedmont's running back saying running again.
Yep.
Indeed, he did. Raleigh Pinto goes in motion. They'll give it. Mixon, ball on the ground, and they blew it dead.
The left tackle jumped.
It was the same play, too.
False start called against Piedmont. Their 4th penalty of the night. The Fyffe's 1. Coach Benefield having a word with Ryder Gibson right now. I think trying to be a little bit of an encouragement more than anything. He and Maddox are both standing there together as Ryder and Maddox. Coach Benefield chatting with both of them.
So, boys, we got next year to think about.
Well, and I got confidence. Coach is going to try to do what's right for the kid.
For the kid, exactly.
I mean, we saw that last year with Logan. He could have played him in that Pisgah game the second half. And in the first game of the season.
After that 5-yard penalty on the false start, Austin, the quarterback, takes a nice pop from Connor Hutcherson. Well, after a gain of about 2, 3rd down and medium to go here. They need the 42-yard line. Ball spotted at the 35.
Well, one thing we know for sure about Fyffe is these kids out here, they're not going to lay down and quit. That's not ingrained in them at all.
As you can tell right then.
That's right.
Yeah, great open field tackle, wrapped up, took him to the ground, and that's a hard man to bring down. He just did.
Yeah. 3rd down and 7. Throwing across down the middle of the field, wide open. Red Devil territory down to the 41-yard line is the receiver, Ethan Tidwell, the sophomore at 205. Let me bring this up, too, as far as you talking about the future for Fyffe, both Ryder Gibson, Maddox Doss returning. For the Piedmont Bulldogs, they've only got 6 seniors on this roster. 10 juniors, 20 sophomores, 12 freshmen.
Yeah.
they are absolutely more back-end loaded than they are front-end right now. Austin, the keeper, across the 35 to the 33-yard line. Second down and about 3 to go.
And this is their offense. This is what you saw if you watched any of their film from earlier in the year. You know, that seam pass, and the quarterback run the ball, and the number 6 is going to get it right here for about 10 yards. And that's just what they do.
Yep.
Might Greg be Nostradamus tonight? Of course, he is.
I got the play right, but not the result. Great team effort by the Fyffe defense right there.
That's right.
Nicholas Mixon.
Was that Chase Hutcherson?
They're calling names out again.
Yeah.
I thought I saw a flag. He threw it right into the running back, you know, and then he was getting tackled. And I was like, man, I'm pretty sure that ref threw a flag.
He did. Holding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kind of blends in with those yellow, the yellow pants and.
Wow.
It looked almost like that Cleveland NFL guy, you know, where he threw it and hit him in the eye. I mean, he threw it right at him.
Second down and 13. Pinto goes in motion and penalty flag again. You know, we were talking about this in the car ride over. Fyffe is usually able to take advantage of mental mistakes like these. It's another false start against Piedmont. Just here in the first 6 minutes of the third quarter alone, they have tied their mark from the first half at 3 penalties. But Fyffe is able to usually take advantage of these types of mistakes. Unable to tonight.
And where that flag went down and from the back judge there, I think that may have been the center moving the ball some.
Yep. So what was second down and 13 will now go to second down and 18. Play action to Pinto. They're going to throw a tunnel screen right in the middle of the field, and Fyffe read it beautifully. Third down and about 15 to go after a 3-yard gain. On the tackle there for the Fyffe Red Devils, J.A. Carter Lyles.
Yeah, great job by Jay Carter staying at home, kind of reading that and dropping back there and making that tackle.
Tidwell's a big target, too, and bringing him down as well.
Third down and 15 to go. Here in quarter number 3, 6 minutes gone by. 3-step drop. Austin looks left, has to take off, rolls to his right, fires. Finds a man in the middle of the field. He'll cut across to the far side. Looking for contact. He'll get it. And I think he got the first down. Yes, indeed he did.
Yeah, he did. Again, great vision downfield. Good run. Took it off to that left side over there and then cut it back up north and south and got his first down.
Mason Morrow.
Bob's going to have to start getting some pressure on that quarterback.
Well, they roll him out. It's hard to get pressure on him because they roll him out.
And he's a capable runner. It's not like he's an excellent runner.
And he tells his receivers where to go.
Exactly. And we're talking about a sophomore here.
First down and 10 at the 29. Pinto goes in motion out of the backfield to the right. They're going to throw to him out in the flat. Got great blocking. No flag for holding, as Greg calls it, and it's going to be a touchdown for Pinto. But there is a flag.
There's a holding flag.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
and Latham got up just absolutely happier than a dog in a dog park.
That was a takedown, if you will.
Yeah, he suplexed him.
Yeah.
That's another penalty that wipes off another Pinto touchdown. That is 2. Pinto done it to himself the first time. This time he gets help from Mason Morrow.
And as well as Piedmont has played, Coach Miller is losing his mind over the last little bit of the half, before the half.
Yeah.
And this drive with the penalties.
4 penalties on this drive alone.
And then the 2 big ones right before the half.
Yeah. So first down and 20 after the holding call. Quarterback Austin, straight drop. He's going to fire a bomb. 1-on-1. Ryder Smith in coverage, and Pinto just dropped it. Hit Pinto in the hands. He almost looked like Ryan Williams dropping a pass.
Oh, my gosh. That was an excellent throw.
Great throw. But I think, I I want to give credit to the Fyffe defensive back over there, Ryder Smith,
Yes.
I believe it is.
Yeah.
You know, he was in the way. I think he may have kind of caused Pinto to lose
Definitely blurred his
sight of the
vision.
ball there.
He did.
Yeah, blurred his vision there right in front of him.
It should be third down, right?
Yes, it
yes.
should.
Oh, no, it was first. And, yeah, it should be third, right?
Yeah, because it was
It was second down just now. Should this not be third?
What did the penalty play happen on? Was it first down?
Yes.
I don't remember.
I think it was.
They'll say second down. They'll
It
throw
don't
up
matter.
another one. It is caught. Set up a first and goal at the 6. You're right. It doesn't matter.
Man, they've got guys running open everywhere.
Well, again, great route trees. You know,
Yeah.
they're hitting those seams. And there's just not really, honestly, unless you Bryce said, unless you can get some pressure on the quarterback, there's somebody going to be open.
Yeah, and there's only so much a DB can do.
Right.
You know, I got to ask. This is sort of a nod to Piedmont more than anything, but this quarterback in Cole Austin, are we seeing the second coming of Jackson Hayes?
I think he throws the ball better than Jack Hayes right now, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he
But,
looks dang good.
Mixon gets the handoff, takes it to the left side. Ball is out. Fyffe recovers it. No, they say he was down. They say he was down. The far side judge comes in and says he was down.
I bet we won't see a replay on that big
No.
screen either.
No. Whew. Oh, my. You have got to be kidding me.
They spotted the ball behind where he was at when the ball came loose.
He was being spun around when the ball came out. He was not down. Oh, my.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Piedmont. I cannot believe what I just saw.
I can.
Yeah, we'll get the replay of the touchdown up there, but not the play before.
Yeah, they're not.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
See the replay.
From down here, it looked like he was standing up, but I was not over there.
Yeah.
Give on the 2-point conversion is good to make it a 30-0 ball game.
Well,
with 3:44 left to go in this third. And the Red Devils season is 15 minutes and 44 seconds from coming to a conclusion.
I'm not sure that the recovery of that fumble would have made a difference, but still.
Yeah, still you don't want a call to go against you that you feel's right.
Would have been one less touchdown.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it is what it is.
Sometimes, boys, you got to take a whipping like a man. This is a whipping.
This is.
Yeah.
And again, to me, though, this is just like the Maplesville game. The better team is winning the game.
Yes.
You know, Fyffe is doing a fantastic job. They're fighting hard. You know, a couple key injuries out there, but this team's more talented.
Yeah.
You sound like Nate Oates from last night. Fair catch called for by Brody Freeman. He reins it in at the 33.
That may be because that was probably another Purdue rebound right there that we just saw.
Yeah, it looked an awful lot like one. Yeah. So, hey, Coach Oates, just shoot a couple mid-ranges there.
Well, speaking of Coach Oates, why not go ahead and give a plug to the Alabama Crimson Tide men's basketball team. We will get underway with our coverage beginning December 3rd with the Clemson Tigers coming to Tuscaloosa on Fun Radio. You can get in on that by calling 256-586-9300. Ball is loose, bad snap, and Piedmont falls on it.
Maybe
was he down? Sorry.
I think no. I don't think he's down.
No, unfortunately, he never had the ball.
And they'll show this replay. I like the instant replay.
Selective replay.
Yeah, selective replay.
I had that when I was married, selective hearing.
Yeah.
I think that's two different things.
Hey, so I was just thinking about the Clemson basketball game. Hopefully Purdue won't still be getting rebounds when we play Clemson.
Well, if they are, at least it'll be against somebody else.
Yeah, at least not against Alabama. So
All right.
First down and 10 at the 31. I think Greg started reliving last night on that.
I'm thinking Piedmont go for the jugular here.
Haven't they already?
I think the jugular's already been reached.
Austin, the quarterback keeper, gets wrangled down by Weston Evans. He'll get a gain of about 5. Second down and 5 upcoming with 3.5 ticking away here in the third. A 30-0 ball game. I didn't want to be the one to have to bring this up, but the way this game has gone, Fyffe is in serious danger, it appears, from getting a consecutive scoring streak snapped that leads the state at 343 straight games.
Yeah.
Well, on that drop snap there, I mean, Chase back there hasn't played quarterback all year, and they've lost their first and second string quarterback.
Yeah. And you're still playing their first string.
Austin, the keeper, no gain, third down. Evans again on the tackle.
And you know, just honestly, as we talked to last week, talked this week, I don't think any of us are surprised, to be honest. And that's not a knock on the Red Devils. That's more of a nod to how good Piedmont has been this year and how good they are. So
yeah,
the injuries didn't help tonight at all.
Third down and 5. Austin, straight drop, stays in the pocket. Rolls out left now, keeping his eyes downfield. He'll fire to the end zone. Man is open, and it's tipped away.
He was open.
He was open, and Brody Freeman came flying over at the last second to tip that ball away. Fourth down. I don't know where Freeman was on that play, but he was lurking like a center fielder back there.
I would say he was about 20 yards away when he released that ball. He was on this side of the goalpost.
He closed pretty. Speaking of fast, he closed pretty fast on that.
Well, he's taken the place of Maddox Dawson, that defensive secondary back there. Maddox is usually the deep safety. Brody Freeman is now acting as such as Piedmont pops a timeout. As they take the timeout, we will do the same. We will be back right after this on the Fun Radio Sports Network.
A cracked windshield isn't just a distraction, it's a hazard. That's why Rainsville Glass, LLC, owned by Josh and Randa Brandon, is here to give you peace of mind. Rainsville Glass handles more than just auto glass. They also offer residential, business, and commercial glass services. From repairing power windows to replacing a cracked window at home to upgrading storefront glass, they do it all with quality you can trust. Call today for a quote at 256-638-7888 or stop by 3204 Main Street East. Rainsville Glass, LLC. Clear solutions for your car, home, or business.
Realtors you can trust. Realtors that are thankful for you. That's South State Realty. South State Realty can walk buyers through the process, help them get pre-approved, and find their dream home. Let South State Realty do a comparative home analysis to find just the right time to sell. Make your buying or selling process stress-free. Call Ashley, Tina, and the team at South State Realty at 256-638-SOLD. That's 256-638-7653. View homes at southstaterealty.com.
Fyffe Red Devil football now live on Fun 92.7 HD2.
Back here at Piedmont High School, second round of the playoffs, fourth down and 5, and Piedmont has elected to go for it after the timeout. Fourth down, 5 to go. Ball rest at the 26. Quarterback, Austin, straight drop. Fyffe gets a little pressure. Quarterback's going to look up, fire towards the end zone. It is incomplete. No, they say touchdown. Are you kidding me?
They're saying the second guy got it off the ground before it hit. Let's see it. They'll show this one.
They'll show that one.
Well, we're not going to be able
to tell much.
That hit the ground. I might have to wear contacts, but I'm not that blind without them. Yeah. Or with them. They signal touchdown. Golly. Now they will kick an extra point.
Let's give it a shot.
And here's why they don't.
Little Garrow, your premium there.
Massive botch on the snap. Can't handle it, and the extra point attempt is no good. 36-0 will remain our score with 2 minutes and 3 seconds left to go in the third. My goodness gracious.
I don't think he wanted any part of that football once that snap got a little shovel pass.
A little hot potato there.
Yeah.
We are going to keep it right here after that score.
I've got a score update here real quick.
Please do while I take care of a little business here.
Plainview is up 28-7 at half now, so they unleashed two touchdowns right before halftime against Alexandria.
That's a look at our Rainsville Glass LLC in-game scoreboard.
Pisgah has come back and has taken a 22-21 lead over Vincent.
Kickoff here to Connor Hutcherson, reins it in at the 18-yard line. The senior cuts it back to the center of the field. Connor gets across the 35 to the 36, and that is where Fyffe will set up shop. First down and 10. First down and 10 at the 36. Fyffe will have the football moving right to left. Bryson Green is in on offense. And at this point, with the score being out of hand like it is, you just got to think Coach Benefield is just trying to get out of this one and keep anybody else from getting hurt. I don't know what it is about coming over here and leaving injured.
Yeah. Had quite a few last year.
Low snap. And Bryson Green was down when he tried to get the snap out of the dirt.
And that one, unfortunately, is a good call. His knee was down when he picked that ball up.
I call it the dirt here on this turf. It's really the carpet more than anything.
And I do believe we have a lot of new faces on the Piedmont defense, but maybe not. I see number 33 now. I thought we saw some new people out there, but maybe not.
No, I think it's the same.
Same?
Yeah. There may be one substitution on the D-line there.
Second down and 13. And another snap that cannot be handled by Bryson, and he's down again. Third down and a country mile at this point.
Well, you don't want them to get this kind of experience this way, but again, this will be valuable experience next year for them.
Third down and long.
Like to get that snap at least 3 or 4 inches off the ground.
High snap this time. Bryson is able to rein it in, and oh, goodness. Bryson gets manhandled in the backfield. Golly bump. Feel for him right there.
He's like a shortstop back there having to field those balls, 2 in the dirt, 1 line drive over his head.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter, mercifully. 36-0 our score. One more quarter remains in the 2025 Red Devil campaign. You're listening to Fyffe Red Devil Football. This is the Fun Radio Sports Network, presented by Superior RV.
When you're ready to protect and elevate your vehicle's appearance, look no further than Southern Ceramic Solutions. As the only certified System X ceramic installer in Northeast Alabama, we offer industry-leading ceramic coatings for unbeatable protection and a stunning finish. Our services include complete interior and exterior detailing, paint enhancement and correction, headlight restorations, and more. Whether you need a one-time service or our monthly maintenance program, our licensed and insured family-owned business is here for you at 1595 Main Street in Fyffe. Call 256-440-1520 for a quote today or visit SouthernCeramicSolutions.com.
In DeKalb County, your voice matters. Stay connected with Voice of DeKalb, where we celebrate your stories and keep you connected to the community. From local news to high school sports and events, Voice of DeKalb reports only the good news because that's what we need in today's time. Have breaking or exciting news, or maybe a feel-good story to share with your hometown? Tell us about it at voiceofdecab.com or email marla@voiceofdecab.com. Call us at 256-605-4427. Your voice, your stories, your DeKalb.
Begin final countdown. Now more Red Devil play-by-play. Fourth quarter. On Fun 92.7.
Start of the fourth quarter, the Fyffe Red Devils and the Piedmont Bulldogs. Welcome back to Fun Radio's coverage of Red Devil football. Adam Ward alongside Greg Mears, Jeremy Johnson, and the FTC broadcast booth. Bryce Tuthrow freezing everything off down there on the sideline. The Ace Auto Sales sideline reporter. Fourth down for Fyffe. Weston Evans will punt it away. Glad he's coming back. If we need a punter next year, that's a leg.
Not a bad punt.
It'll roll dead at the 31-yard line. So that is where Piedmont will set up shop, first down and 10. ...31-yard line. They will move right to left after the flipping of the field, if you will. Boy, wouldn't that be a neat trick if we could really flip the field? I mean, you know, they got all these laser light shows they do at NBA games now, and they've even made their way into the college games where they can make the floor look and do all kinds of different things. It's only a matter of time before it gets here, and we got those lasers up on these light posts. First down and 10. Starters still in for the Piedmont Bulldogs, up 36, and running back is going to get tackled in the backfield by Chase Hutcherson for about a yard loss. Second down, and give him a 2-yard loss. Second down and 12. On that carry, Nicholas Mixon.
Good penetration by the side of the Fyffe Red Devil defense right there. I'm sorry, I am losing my voice completely.
There's quite a few people I understand losing their voice around here tonight.
Yes.
Second down and 12. Play clock stands at 17, and Piedmont is more than content to start running this clock here a bit.
Maybe those over in the bleachers across the way.
Yeah. Snap. Give. Right side. Finding a little crease up to the 45, maybe the 46-yard line. That is Jackson Howard, and it's another first down for Piedmont.
Yeah.
Bryce, did you notice that play? Piedmont pulled the right side of their line like they were coming left and then countered that back behind them.
Yeah, so yeah, that was pretty unique. I was like, man, I mean, especially getting your lineman to move like that is pretty impressive.
Well, the play calling has been excellent on the offensive side of the ball, which it helps when you have, as Coach said, speed.
Those kind of tools.
But the line, you know, their offensive line and stuff has played really solid in run blocking, and you know, they broke down a few times past defense, past blocking.
And we were told that they were better this year on the line.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I agree with that.
Gain of 1, maybe 2. Second down and 8 upcoming with just over 10 minutes left to go in the game.
Am I hearing that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. You are.
Okay. I thought I was losing my mind.
There is a megaphone in the stands getting used to call out player names from the Piedmont student section. And we got an eyeball on them. Second down and 9. Man coming near side sweep. Woo! Takes a nice little pop at the end of it, courtesy of Hunter Latham. Little 2-on-2 crime. Jackson Howard, the runner, and brought down at the Red Devil 47.
That was a nice little lick right there. Once again, not giving up.
No, these guys, yeah, you know they're not going to give up. It's not what they do. Just like Greg mentioned earlier, it's just a better team out here tonight.
Yeah, no doubt. Third down and 2. 8:45 left to go in this one. We'll check our Rainsville Glass LLC scoreboard coming up in just a moment. Howard, right side again. Gets a great block on that right side. Gets upended by Brody Freeman, but he's got a first down inside the 40 to about the 37-yard line. Off the Rainsville Glass LLC in-game scoreboard, Plainview starting to pull away from Alexandria, 28-7. Gordo trying to pull away from Colbert County, 36-23. That game was about a 16, 17-point difference at one point, and then Colbert County came storming back. Good Hope up on West Morgan, 14-7. It is Anniston leading Madison Academy, 30-12, and Vincent has just taken the lead on Pisgah, 27-22.
Well, Score fest.
Geraldine beginning to pull away also from Westbrook Christian, 28-7. Their prize most likely will be the Mars Hill Panthers.
And oh, what a prize it is.
I don't know if it's going to be too much of a surprise. Raiden Davis taking some snaps here on the near side.
And we're sitting here tonight watching how good Piedmont is. And then you look at what Mars Hill has done this year and what they did to Piedmont last year.
Right after what Piedmont beat us.
And it's like, all right.
Yep.
High-level football here in 3A.
Well, especially these bigger 3A schools, too.
Second down and 8. I want to remind folks that artificial noisemaker is supposed to stop when the play starts. It is not. Third down and short upcoming after the run by Mixon. Kennard with the tackle. Third down and short, third down and about 2. Third down and 1. And Piedmont, again, just letting the clock roll. And we've still got, gentlemen, over 6 minutes left.
I never thought I'd say this, but I'm actually glad.
And it'll be a first down pickup for Piedmont.
The big fella getting some carries here. He's caught a couple of really nice throws.
That's his third or fourth carry this quarter.
Yeah, that's Tidwell. He's actually listed as a running back, and he's a very tall running back, 6'4".
Little Derrick Henry-esque.
Yeah,
they'll take that comparison.
That still amazes me. Derrick Henry, 6'3", 6'4", about 240, 250. That's a monster of a man.
And what they clock him at last year, like 23 miles an hour or something?
Yeah,
so,
scary. Yeah. Scary.
And yet somehow, some way, the Ravens suck.
Yeah.
Here is a give again to Mixon, right side. He'll meet a couple of Red Devils before getting brought down. Bryson Green, Parker Kennard.
Well, Adam, I think that just goes to show you what we all think in the first place, too. Football is the best sport teamwork-wise.
Yeah.
You cannot be special without a team around you.
Yeah.
No matter how talented you are, you've got to have somebody to block for you or get the ball to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very rare that you see an individual take a game over without the help of that offensive line or that quarterback delivering the football or whatever the case may be.
You can be a prolific scorer in baseball and a great pitcher or a great hitter in baseball, but
you can be a great scorer in basketball, but that doesn't necessarily mean your team is going to win.
Mixon goes right up the gut and gets a huge first down. Brody Freeman comes over and makes the tackle, cuts his legs out from underneath him. Brody Freeman has stepped up and made some plays here this second half.
So has Green.
I'm looking forward to seeing Mr. Freeman back. I remind you, Brody is a junior. He'll be back next year to bring some contributions to this 2026 squad.
And make no mistake about it, the old ball coach is down there paying attention to who's out there still fighting and still playing hard. You know that's happening for sure. If he's not paying attention right now, he'll be watching film.
Yeah. The three young men who are going to technically in this season did not finishes, if you will, on their grade sheet are all standing together. That is Sawyer Watkins, Ryder Gibson, and Maddox Doss. Sawyer went down very early in the season to an ACL injury. I believe the Pisgah game?
I think so. And to be quite honest, he was missed this year.
Yeah.
I think this was going to be his year to kind of step up, he's
out.
contributed, right?
Yeah.
But to really make a contribution.
Yeah.
Yeah, he already was against Pisgah, getting in the backfield.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Containing.
And the good thing is he's got another year there.
Second and goal. 9-yard line. And a nice pop, and another hold is going to be called. And, oh, boy, the man who leveled the hit is down. That's Hunter Latham. He's now up. He was slow to get up.
Oh, he got the breath knocked out of him. He's good. Yeah, he's good.
And, again, these guys they're still giving everything that they've got out there right now.
Yeah. Well, I got to mark it down just for my OCD's sake, but that's the 5th penalty at least in the second half. I might have missed a few. I did get a little lackadaisical on it, to be honest. But
I mean, imagine if they were penalty-free.
Yeah.
I mean, we're very fortunate.
Yeah. No doubt.
Looks like we may see Ian Patterson at quarterback if we do get another crack at it.
He's warming up now. Raiden Davis was taking some snaps a moment ago. Now, as JJ just said, Patterson getting an opportunity to take some snaps. And there's a conversation being had on the Piedmont sideline. I'm not quite sure what's going on. They haven't called a timeout. They may be looking to call one here on a second down. And about, 19 to go from the goal line? They need the goal line. They will take a timeout.
Yeah, they were letting that play clock run down.
Wasn't quite sure what was happening there, but as they've let it run down, we will too. We'll be back right after this on the Fun Radio Sports Network.
In DeKalb County, your voice matters. Stay connected with Voice of DeKalb, where we celebrate your stories and keep you connected to the community. From local news to high school sports and events, Voice of DeKalb reports only the good news because that's what we need in today's time. Have breaking or exciting news, or maybe a feel-good story to share with your hometown? Tell us about it at voiceofdecab.com or email Marla at voiceofdecab.com. Call us at 256-605-4427. Your voice, your stories, your DeKalb.
For 3 generations, Watkins Heating and Cooling has been your trusted name in HVAC service. Proudly serving Jackson and DeKalb counties since 1987, we offer extensive residential and commercial heating and cooling solutions. Our team at Watkins Heating and Cooling is dedicated to your comfort and satisfaction. We are open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Call us today at 256-657-2371 or visit WatkinsHeatingandCoolingLLC.com. Watkins Heating and Cooling LLC, where quality service runs in the family. Alabama license number 21097.
Fyffe Red Devil football now live on Fun 92.7 HD2.
Hunter Latham cleans up a play. We were about 5 seconds from coming back, and they went ahead and snapped and ran the play. Hunter Latham makes a tackle on the tailback. They have got the subs in, finally, for Piedmont. So I think that might have been the hold-up before the timeout call, the consternation, if you will, taking place.
Yeah, and that, credit to Coach Miller, getting those guys in there, getting them a few snaps in a playoff game and calling the dogs off.
Yeah, slowing down the game, too. I mean, they've played with class.
Yeah.
I want to make sure to acknowledge that. While we have always some gripes, I think, sometimes, but the Piedmont Bulldogs, we have seen some classiness out of this program tonight. A lot of helping guys up, patting on the helmets and checking on them to make sure they're okay. There was some folks concerned on the Piedmont sideline when Ryder Gibson went down. I saw a couple of guys walk over and just kind of look at him and just kind of ask him, and
to tack on to that there, hospitality-wise, Greg and I, we're sorry, but we snuck back to the hospitality and got barbecue and some stuff. But we were invited, and banana pudding. We were invited by a member of the Booster Club and stuff. So that was, I really appreciated that.
Good point. 4th down and goal, and Piedmont's just going to string this one out to the right side. There's a little hole. Fyffe's going to close it up quickly, and with 58 seconds left, 57.3 to be exact, it'll be a turnover on downs, and Fyffe's going to get the ball with under a minute left.
So, but to tack on to that, though, we did get a couple of dirty looks, though. I'm just saying.
I'm just hoping my truck isn't egged over there.
But shout out to my coworker Robin Wood, works at Rome Coca-Cola. He and I worked together on Wednesday, and he said, "Hey, y'all come down and get some food," and shout out to him for showing us some hospitality and keeping all those people away from us.
I did hear are they supposed to be here?
Yeah.
Did you hear what he just did? That little shameless plug.
No, he got it in there
for a non-branded branded sponsor that's not on.
Well, hey, wait a minute.
Just saying.
Look,
hey,
5 years. When have I done that?
Hey,
I'm just saying. I'm coming to you during the off season to have a conversation.
Let's do it. Yeah,
that is just how good that banana pudding was. Though you got to plug it.
I mean, yeah. Hey, shout out to banana pudding. As my old pastor said, it was so good it make your tongue beat your brains out. That's what he said. Oh,
Bryce, I'm using that one the next time we have business meeting.
He may not hear this, but he's a pastor at Arab, Alabama. Shout out Philip Cody, the bishop.
Hey, shameless plug for Arab. That's where we're at.
Yeah, Arab, Alabama.
Oh, me.
Yeah, he used to say that.
I just want to know where's my banana pudding. You didn't bring us none.
Hey, we wasn't thinking about y'all at all.
Nope. But again, trying to get out of there with our lives.
Yeah, we couldn't fight our way out holding 2 plates each. So I mean,
oh me. Let's check in with what's happening at Fyffe. They did take a timeout. Did Piedmont? Bryson Green is in at quarterback. He'll hand off to Ryder Smith. And we are 5 seconds ahead. Let's see, 2 seconds, 1 second. Nope, I'm sorry. 4 seconds now, 3 seconds, 2 seconds.
They're not going to start the play clock.
Nope. That should do it. Fyffe does not have to run another play. I don't know that Coach has seen that. He does now.
They still hadn't started the play clock.
No.
Yeah.
Fyffe does not have to run another play.
Yeah. And I'm sure Coach don't mind at all.
No. Stay with us, folks. The Northeast Alabama Community College postgame wrap-up is coming your way, as well as a tradition here on the broadcast we do every last game of the season, as Parker Kennard just took a man for a ride at the end of that play. But that tradition being the final word of the 2025 campaign. I'll have that for you right at the tail end of the broadcast. That'll do it. The final score, Piedmont 36, 5-0. And that consecutive games scoring streak in the state of Alabama will come to an end at 343 straight games. Fyffe being shut out tonight. We'll take the break. We'll come back for the Northeast Alabama Community College postgame wrap-up right after this on the Fun Radio Sports Network.
It takes personal commitment to build a winning football team like the Fyffe Red Devils. The same personal commitment you'll experience with W.T. Wilson Funeral Chapel in Rainsville. A personal commitment to provide you with the care you expect and deserve. A personal commitment to provide affordable funeral services. More than just words, it's a personal commitment from W.T. Wilson Funeral Chapel, Highway 75, Rainsville. Congratulations, Red Devils. Your personal commitment has made us proud.
Whether personal or business, taxes or record keeping, you could always use help. Think ABC. That's right, ABC, Accounting Bookkeeping Consultants. With more than 25 years experience in helping people, owner Melody Coker and Accounting Bookkeeping Consultants can provide you with professional tax preparation and financial accounting. With tax season fast approaching, ABC can help you be prepared for upcoming tax readiness and will be there for you when it's time to do your tax returns. So think ABC, Accounting Bookkeeping Consultants in Fyffe and Rainsville. Call 256-638-3335.
No credit or bad credit? No problem at Ace Auto Sales. Hi, I'm Ace, and here at Ace Auto Sales, we know life happens. That's why we're here to help you drive away in a car you'll love. With hassle-free financing and unbeatable deals, you could be on the road in about 30 minutes. Every car now comes with a warranty for added peace of mind. Our customers keep coming back, and we think you will too. Visit us at Ace Auto Sales and browse our inventory at aceautosalesonline.com. That's aceautosalesonline.com.
Turn your backyard into an unforgettable playground with an inflatable rental from Air Kids Inflatable Rentals. Choose from a variety of bounce houses, cow trains, water slides, obstacle courses, and combinations that will ensure your kids have tons of fun. Make it a tasty event with a cotton candy, snow cone, or popcorn machine. Air Kids will even deliver it to your home for a nominal fee. Affordable rentals and 20% discount for churches and schools. Call 256-996-1995 and follow Air Kids Inflatable Rentals on Facebook. Air Kids Inflatable Rentals, making your event memorable.
Elevate your brand with top-notch labels from Alliant Label LLC, a full-service label
label manufacturer, we offer everything from blank shipping labels to customized solutions. Whether you're a small farmer or a large corporation, we cater to your needs with precision and care. Family owned and operated with 30 years of industry expertise, Alliant Label excels in delivering large-scale orders promptly and efficiently. Our commitment to quality and customer service means your brand receives the attention it deserves every time. Visit AlliantLabel.com or call 888-673-0707. Alliant Label, making your ideas stick.
Looking for a career that pays? Northeast Alabama Community College has the training you need with their brand new Workforce Development Skills Training Center and 15 career tech programs, including welding, industrial electronics, and machine tool technology. You'll get the hands-on skills to land a great job fast. Day, night, and online classes fit your schedule, and certificate programs help you start earning sooner. Learn more and begin your future at nacc.edu.
Now it's time for the NACC post-game wrap-up on Fun Radio. Fun 92.7 HD2. Presented by Northeast Alabama Community College. Begin your future at Northeast Alabama Community College.
It's time for the Northeast Alabama Community College post-game wrap-up here on Fun Radio, Fun 92.7 FM, HD1, HD2. The 2025 campaign is in the books. We go down now to the field for a conversation between Bryce Tutherow and Coach Paul Benefield. Bryce?
Well, Coach, what's your final thoughts on the season, and what are you thinking about going into next year?
Got a lot of kids coming back with a lot of experience. Tough, really good team right here. I'm proud of our guys. We've lost 3 games, but the record of those 3 teams is going into the night was 35-1. I don't know what's happened tonight with some of the others, but so we lost to 2 undefeated teams. It's 12-0. Really good teams. We got a lot to work on, get better, but our numbers are just not stay with a team like this, and their speed wasn't tonight. So proud of all of our guys in the season they had.
What do you guys say about your seniors this year?
They toughed it out, and mighty proud of them, and just tough kids, and not any of them that ever say a word about anything, and just keep working, and I love them all.
All right, you have a good night, Coach.
Coach Paul Benefield of the Fyffe Red Devils there, chatting with with Bryce Tutherow. Our coaches chat brought to you by Southern Ceramic Solutions. Protect and elevate your vehicle with Southern Ceramic Solutions. As we get into the NACC postgame wrap-up, I had to dig to find these numbers. The last time Fyffe was shut out in a ball game, October 15th of 1999.
Ooh, that's a long time ago.
Been a very, 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 very long time. I'm going to pull this up as well to try to get you an idea. Coach Benefield was here at that time. Of course, he came in 1997. But you go back and you take a look at that game I hit the wrong date. But 1999, October 15th. They were actually shut out, that came against, that team we asked about, are they still a rival? The Plainview Bears shut them out 21-0 that year. And that was a home game, the first of a 3-game home game stretch for the Fyffe Red Devils there.
So talking about sportsmanship, Adam, while you're talking, it's kind of nice to see a couple of those Piedmont players come over to coach and, shake his hand and stuff like that. That's I like that. That means a lot.
Right, and Riley Pinto being one of them.
Yeah, one of those. So
we'll take a break. When we come back to the NACC postgame wrap-up, we'll give you some final thoughts, look at the final stats of the season, and probably won't take too long to get through those, JJ, and take one final look at the Rainsville Glass LLC in-game scoreboard before giving you the final thoughts, the traditional moment of the final game of the season. You'll get those from me on the other side of this break. We'll be back for more of the Northeast Alabama Community College postgame wrap-up right after this on Fun Radio.
Looking for a career that pays? Northeast Alabama Community College has the training you need with their brand new Workforce Development Skills Training Center and 15 career tech programs, including welding, industrial electronics, and machine tool technology. You'll get the hands-on skills to land a great job fast. Day, night, and online classes fit your schedule, and certificate programs help you start earning sooner. Learn more and begin your future at nacc.edu.
one season to the other, your garage door takes a beating. Hot, cold, wind, rain, plus it's continuously in use. Time for a new garage door or a fix on an old reliable? CCM Garage Doors sells and maintains all makes and models of garage doors. 24-hour on-call service. 3 years parts and labor warranty along with free estimates. CCM Garage Doors is Better Business Bureau accredited. Don't fight the ups and downs of an aging garage door. Call Chris at 256-572-9170. CCM Garage Doors. Online at ccmgaragedoors.com.
The Clarkson Pennington Law Firm can handle your legal needs.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes. We'll be there for you. Everybody needs someone by the side. That's just what we'll do. You can put your trust in us at ClarksonFirm.com.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than the quality of legal services provided by other lawyers.
Looking to clear land, prep a site, or lay the groundwork for your next big project? Collins Constructors brings the muscle, the machines, and the mindset to get it done right. From excavation and grading to forestry, mulching, and underground utilities, we dig deep so you don't have to. Whether it's small residential jobs to large-scale commercial projects, when you're ready to break ground, don't just hire anyone. Visit collinsconstructors.com or call 256-440-0386. Collins Constructors, proudly built on faith. Dig deep. Build better.
Ready to lose weight and feel great? The diet consultants in Fort Wayne are here and ready to help. Owner Russell Hutcherson, CRNP, helps patients achieve their weight loss goals with weight loss medications and nutrition planning catered specifically to each patient with no consultation fees. Visit us at 1600 Galt Avenue South or call 256-426-3693 to schedule your appointment today and receive a new patient discount. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, The Diet Consultants. Your success is our priority.
Attention football fans, this season don't let slow internet make you miss a single touchdown, tackle, or triumph. With our gigabit fiber internet, you get blazing fast speeds that keep you in the game. Stream every play in crystal clear HD. Blitz through online stats and video chat with fellow fans, all with zero lag. Don't fumble your connection, score big with our unbeatable fiber service. Call FTC and get your gigabit fiber internet just in time for the big game. Stay connected, stay ahead, stay unstoppable. Visit farmerstel.com or call us at 866-638-2144. FTC, we keep you connected.
Now back to the NACC post-game wrap-up on Fun Radio. Fun 92.7 HD2. Presented by Northeast Alabama Community College. Begin your future at Northeast Alabama Community College.
Back here with you, post-game wrap-up presented by NACC here at the Field of Champions. The final 36-0. Red Devils get shut out for the first time since 1999. And, boy, it came at a massive price. Two starters that go both ways knocked out of the game due to different injuries. One, a lower body injury. Another one, a concussion that we were unaware of until after the halftime break. Of course, you factor in Sawyer Watkins being lost very early in the season. A lot of inexperience in the depth factor. Fyffe fielded, I think, only, 31 kids this season in total, I believe. There was a lot to work on there in the second half, if you will. A lot of opportunity made available, not only because of those injuries, but because of the way the game was going. Coach Benefield saw the opportunity to get some guys in some meaningful playing time. You know, those games where, with all due respect, you look at teams like Brindley Mountain, Asbury, and those kinds of games. You get in those games, and by the second quarter, we're already up here in the booth kind of going, okay, who's going to sub in on that offensive front? Who's going to take in the linebacker spot? Now, who's coming in? Who's coming out? This type of game against a very quality opponent in the playoffs. Granted, sometimes we're used to seeing those subs being made when the score is the other direction. But in a game like this, a lot of adversity to be faced. Those are almost real down situations that those kids don't normally get to face, Greg. So I think, honestly, from this perspective, that makes that playing time for those young bucks in the second half even more special, even more important.
I agree, and I think it's a lot what J.J. said earlier in the fourth quarter. You know, coach is looking to see who's out there playing that's not quitting, who's taking this opportunity down 36-0, but who is still hustling, who still wants to make the play, who's got it in that heart.
Yeah, and it's a character thing. You know, it's a competitive character, as we've heard really great coaches say. You know, are you going to lay down because everything is, you know,
not going your way?
Yeah, or are you going to keep fighting? And I didn't, you know, you'll never see a Fyffe kid that gets on the field to do that. So it's just nice to see that.
My thought on that is you'd probably only see him do it once. And then he
yeah,
might still be on the team, but we probably
that's
don't
for
see
sure.
him on the field.
He may be standing over there with everybody else, but that's what one of the things I love about Fyffe and about Fyffe football is even the games that we've come out with an L, which is rare.
Yeah.
You never felt like that anybody out there quit.
Well, this series now gets a little bit tighter. It was 3-1 coming into the night. Fyffe with that lead in that one. They'll still hold the lead, but now only by 1. It's 3-2 in favor of the Fyffe Red Devils. Bryce, this is now the second season in a row Fyffe sees their season come to an end here at Piedmont. You were on the team last year for that first matchup there, and honestly, I would have taken that game again over what we just saw tonight. Overtime thriller last year, but describe to us, the fans at home, what's going through the players' minds right now. I know you rarely, if ever, experienced a loss like this, but just from the simple standpoint, let's keep it simple. I'll make it easy on you a little bit. The standpoint of final game of the season, and now you know it, and reality is going to have to start setting in. Take us through that emotion and what that block of feelings is like for these guys right now, especially those 5 seniors.
Well, for me, it didn't hit that hard on the field, but whenever you got in the locker room and you took off the pads, that's whenever it hits you. You're like, we just lost playoffs. It's over. Especially the seniors. Like, that's it. They're done. And the other players are like, season's over. No, we ain't going to state. That's it. Time to go back to the off season. And especially for the seniors, they probably felt they let down a lot of people, which they didn't. They didn't. It's all right. They did not. They did their best. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. And I just want to let them know that if they're listening to this. And I don't know, man. It's just it's a feeling you really can't describe, I feel like, unless if you played football or any sport. And you play your last game, and you're like, that's it. No more, especially football. You can't go play a pickup game of football or something. Especially with this crowd. It's just not possible. And that feeling is just undescribable.
Yeah. Well, you know, the plaque on the front of the field house says that this field house is not dedicated to the most talented or the most skilled, but to the ones who bled and gave their all for Fyffe High School. I would dare say that the 5 seniors on this squad have done just that. And
Yes.
I know that not all 5 were starters or big contributors week in and week out. I understand that. But that's not what that plaque means. That plaque means for those who have stuck around, who stayed the course, who went through the program and stayed with it, win or lose, no matter how hot or how cold it got, no matter how hard guys like Logan Anderson or Simon Hicks or Ryder Gibson or Tucker Wilkes took you out in practice. You still got back up and you ran it again, and you kept going until the end of the season. And then once the season got over, you reported back and said, "Coach, let's do it again."
Yeah, that's a big thing for these guys. I mean, the off season is good. They go out there, give it everything they got, and that's one thing I love about Fyffe, that sign.
Yep.
I mean, ask anybody from Fyffe if you can make it through the Fyffe football program for a whole year, they respect you because it is tough, very tough.
You gained the respect of your head coach as well.
Yes.
I've learned in my time of doing this decade and a half almost, that's not necessarily an easy thing to do.
No, I mean, whenever you're out there in the off season, you want to quit a lot of days. It starts getting to you. You're like, man, I got to wake up tomorrow and go do the same thing I just did.
Yeah.
Especially whenever we had Anderson and Tucker full pads. I mean, I'm hitting them, and I'm like, I got to wake up tomorrow and do the same thing. I'm going to feel way worse. Yeah. And don't even know what's going to happen. I mean, it could be worse or better.
Right. Yeah, I think you had a thought.
Yeah,
JJ.
yeah. It's unique situation. Obviously, I didn't end my high school period on a football field, but just thinking about, Coach mentioned it when you were asking him, just talking about, we just don't have the numbers that they do and things of that nature. And it's kind of, you learned something. I can say this to Bryce because he just came out. You learned something there that would, if you carry those lessons and all those days that you wanted to quit but you didn't, you carry that into your life, you'll always come out ahead. You'll always succeed because that's there. And unfortunately, it's getting a little harder to get a commitment like you made and like those kids tonight have made to dress out because, there's so many other things that they could be doing. And to play at Fyffe, and I know that just from – it's hard to even play another sport because the coach demands it from you. If you're going to play and wear that uniform, that's not a bad thing.
Right.
And for anybody that passes through whether they got to play or not, or a lot or not, but they wore that uniform, they earned it, and they learned some lessons there.
Yeah, that name means a lot whenever you're out
That's
there
right.
on that football field. It says Fyffe.
Yeah.
And I'd like to add, I mean, whenever these seniors that are leaving, if somebody yells at them at work or something, they're going to be like, okay.
That's right.
I
They
mean,
can
it's
handle
normal.
it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
normal. They're going to be like, okay, whatever. And whenever it gets really hard,
I mean,
every day at practice, I mean, they're not going to quit because it's normal, just like every time.
I mean, case in point, Adam, we have give it to Bryce this year just to see what he's made out of, and he never flinched. And I got my arm around him right now because I'm proud. This guy.
No flinch.
But what I can't figure out is he always lashed out at me, and you're the one.
I know. that made it that much more fun. It's like when he would respond, I'm like, man, I'm so proud. This guy.
I stand beside JJ all the time. Me and everybody's. We sit at 50 taters together.
I think it's because we entered the season and me and him, I'm driving and he's riding and Adam is losing his mind. And I told him, I said, that's how the season will go.
That was a very good bonding moment.
We had a bonding time on the way to Montgomery.
Thank you for breaking up the heaviness that was a moment ago.
That's right.
Let's take a look one more time for the 2025 campaign. A final look at our Rainsville Glass LLC in-game scoreboard. A couple of these games are getting interesting late here. Not Plainview Alexandria, as the Bears is all over the Valley Cubs, 35-7. Gordo and Colbert County is a one-score game, gentlemen. It's been almost a 2- and 3-score game all night. Colbert County has drawn within 7, 36-29 the score there. Fairview up by 8 on Jacksonville with under 3 to go, 21-13. West Morgan trailing Good Hope 24-7. Homewood skating by Hartselle 31-17. Anniston flying by Madison Academy 37-12. Moody absolutely put it on Priceville tonight 60-7. So, gentlemen, it could have been worse. I'm just saying.
Well, we kind of anticipated that one.
Mountain Brook up on Fort Payne 35-14. Briarwood Christian shutting out Russellville 35-0. It is Scottsboro hammering away at St. Clair County 42-0. And Pisgah and Vincent knotted in a tight one. It's 33-30 Vincent late in the game. And Geraldine up on Westbrook Christian late as well, 31-15. That's our final look of the 2025 campaign at the Rainsville Glass LLC in-game scoreboard. When we come back, final thoughts not only on this game, but in particular the 2025 campaign. It's a tradition like none other on this show. I'll give it to you and say farewell from the Field of Champions. We'll be back to wrap things up right after this on the Fun Radio Sports Network.
Looking for a career that pays? Northeast Alabama Community College has the training you need with their brand new Workforce Development Skills Training Center and 15 career tech programs, including welding, industrial electronics, and machine tool technology. You'll get the hands-on skills to land a great job fast. Day, night, and online classes fit your schedule, and certificate programs help you start earning sooner. Learn more and begin your future at nacc.edu.
You need a place to save, just start now. Get along for that first house. Caught in the storms of life or just fair weather. You'll be safe. First State Bank will grow together.
First State Bank, locally owned and operated, where we can meet your needs personally and promptly with online banking featuring online bill pay, e-statement, mobile banking, mobile check deposit, debit, and credit cards.
First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Experience the local legend in frozen treats at Froggy Freeze Shaved Ice. More than an ordinary stand, it's a Fyffe tradition. Owned by 3 generations of Fyffe High School alumni who excel in serving smiles. Fully licensed, insured, and equipped with updated health permits. Our 3 trailers bring the party to you. Call 256-717-7239 for any occasion, large or small, from sporting events to family reunions. Offering 35 flavors of shaved ice, plus hot chocolate, spiced cider, and coffee. Taste the hometown pride at Froggy Freeze Shaved Ice.
Come see Brandon and Cherie Raines at Fyffe Pharmacy, your independently owned Health Mart pharmacy for all your prescription and over-the-counter needs. Brandon and Cherie grew up in Fyffe and have served the community for many years. Local people who know and care about you. Fyffe Pharmacy is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. till noon, and closed on Sundays. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care. There's nothing like the sound of rain on a metal roof. JC Metal Roofing provides all types of quality metal roofing for your home or even your barn with the ag panels. JC Metal Roofing products are snap-lock standing seam. Trust the metal roofing company with over 12 years in business that offers guaranteed work from a licensed and insured professional serving all of North Alabama. Call 256-996-2678 and follow JC Metal Roofing on Facebook for current projects. JC Metal Roofing.
Morning Glory is a locally owned and operated assisted living residence in Fyffe, providing exceptional care to those who can no longer live alone or prefer a safe and comfortable environment. We provide medication administration, bathing and dressing, all meals, housekeeping, and personal care assistance. Enjoy our family-style dining room, furnished porches, beauty salon, free cable TV, along with educational, devotional, and recreational activities. Our trained staff is available 24 hours a day. Call 256-623-2626 or visit morninggloryalf.net.
Now back to the NACC post-game wrap-up on Fun Radio. Fun 92.7 HD2. Presented by Northeast Alabama Community College. Begin your future at Northeast Alabama Community College.
The final from the Field of Champions tonight in the second round of the HSAA High School Football Playoffs. Piedmont 36, 5-0 shutout for the first time since October 15th of 1999. Adam Ward alongside Greg Mears, Bryce Tuthero, and Jeremy Johnson inside the FTC broadcast booth, spending a final few minutes here with you on Fun Radio for the 2025 campaign. I want to take a moment before I get into my final thoughts and say a huge thank you. I also do this every season. Without our sponsors, our wonderful, incredible, I can't think of another adjective because there's just too many that I could use, sponsors of the show, you not only sponsor us, but by sponsoring the show, you help support the kids, which is the whole reason that the four of us do this and have been doing it for guys like Bryce before he joined the crew. And the opportunity to support those young ones. I want to thank our friends over at 50 Taters for feeding us almost every week of the season. There's times where we don't always get to because our travels have to take us a long way. But they do a fantastic job. They treat us like royalty when we walk in. We've got a booth kind of set up off to the side and have had it for a number of years now. They are wonderful, and I want to thank them for their partnership. ABC Accounting Services, Ace Auto Sales, our sideline sponsorship, Air Kids Inflatables, Alliant Label, Applebee's, Greg and the crew at Applebee's sponsoring our halftime show. Thank you so much. CCM Garage Doors, Clarkson Law, Collins Constructors, the Diet Consultants. They came on late but realized, hey, this is a fantastic product, and we couldn't thank them enough. We were like, yeah, we're going to make some room for you guys. FTC, again, I mentioned earlier, always sponsoring our broadcast booth. We can always count on Brandy and the entire wonderful people at Farmers Telecommunications Cooperative for making sure that our broadcast booth is sponsored and helping us make sure to take care of that each and every year. First State Bank, Froggy Freeze Shaved Ice, bringing you our Froggy Freeze pregame chill. That was a situation where I walked in and I'm like, hey, I got a message. Hey, we want to do something. We want to do something with you guys. And I said, hey, I got this. It's available. I love it. Let's do it. And I want to thank Carolyn and that crew. Fyffe Pharmacy, Brandon and Cherie Raines, sponsoring our opening kickoffs. They've done that for a number of years now. And every time I go in there, it's just a pleasant conversation. Good to talk with them. JC Metal Roofing, Liberty Bank over in Geraldine. Many folks might look and say, well, why are they sponsoring that branch is in Geraldine? It's because they work with both people from Fyffe and Geraldine. Folks bank there for both communities. They want to support both communities. And I could not be more proud to be able to walk into that beautiful, it's almost a mausoleum is what it is. It's a beautiful bank there as you get into Geraldine. It's huge. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. Thank you for your support. Morning Glory Meadows Assisted Living Center, Northeast Alabama Community College, where I am a member, a graduate of. I'm proud to be a Mustang. I'm thankful for my 3 years there. Bryce, it did take 3 years, but I am grateful. It just shows you I'm not as smart as I think I am. But Northeast Alabama Community College with our postgame wrap-up. Navexa Marketing, brand new venture. I would encourage you to give them a call, give Chas and a shot at what she does. I mean, she She's fantastic. Her and her husband own Southern Ceramic Solutions as well, which provides you our coaches chat each and every week. That whole family is just talented in many more ways than I think folks give them credit for. So thank you both to both Navexa Marketing and Southern Ceramic Solutions. North Alabama Trophies in Rainsville has handled our plaques for years, and I turned it over years ago to Deborah, and she always asked me for input on the plaques. I said, ma'am, I'm not a designer. You are. You do a great job on that. In fact, earlier this year, our center, Noah Gwynn, a senior, had asked me, I want to get a defensive MVP, not just because I've never gotten one before, but because, and quote, those plaques are freaking awesome. And I had to pass that along to Deborah at North Alabama Trophies there in Rainsville. Thank you so much to Deborah Crawford and her crew. Pennies from Heaven Spa, People's Independent Bank, Petals Flower Shop, Rainsville Glass LLC, providing you our scoreboard each and every week. Listen, they are more than just auto glass repair, folks. I've had them come out to my home, fix a window in my home for me when a branch busted through it. It's an interesting story. If you ever see me out one day, ask me about it. Rainsville Glass LLC took care of that for me. So they're not just auto glass. Keep that in mind. They're wonderful folks over that way as well. Robert Adderholt, Congressman Robert Adderholt, let me get that correct, always being a part of the broadcast. Sonic Drive-In, Matthew Hamilton got with me to make sure that any MVPs that Coach Benefield selects got a Sonic gift card. Matthew reached out to me. He took over Sonic last year. I'm glad to partner with Sonic Drive-In in Rainsville. South State Realty, of course, bringing you our Fyffe Focus not each and every week, but every time we have the opportunity to film the episode. I think we had 7 or 8 episodes this year. Thank you to Ashley Vaughn and her team. The town of Fyffe and Mayor Paul Cagle. What a wonderful opportunity to meet in a graveyard and get told, yes, we want back in. That's exactly how that went down. But I've known Mayor Cagle for a very long time, old family friend, and I want to thank him and the town council, the town of Fyffe, for providing us the opportunity not only to partner with them, but to bring you our pregame show each and every week. The voice of DeKalb, Marla Jones, who does a wonderful job of trying to bring good news. In a world of bad news, does a good job of trying to bring good news to people. And we've had an opportunity a couple times, I think, this season to get on with her. I know we did 3 or 4 times last season. I appreciate her and her partnership. Watkins Heating and Cooling, W.T. Wilson Funeral Chapel up there in Rainsville. Listen, folks, I have no time to stop for everyone, but I want to send out one massive thank you. I'm going to look at the camera and say thank you to all of our amazing sponsors for helping us put Fyffe football on the air. We get to do this because of you. We do this because we love the kids, but we get to do it because of you. So thank you from the bottom of my heart on behalf of Michael and Melanie St. John, owners and operators of Fun 92.7 and the Fun Media Group Incorporated. Thank you so much for partnering with us. We look forward to the future together with you in that future endeavors for Fyffe football. On the 2025 campaign, I will be brief. This was a more unique season than what many folks may know off the field. This Red Devil bunch has gone through adversity long before the 2025 campaign started. Most of these young men were here, not just at Piedmont last year, but at home last year when guys began to go down, and these young men had to step up. These seniors were juniors then and had to play some pivotal roles. These juniors were sophomores and had to play pivotal roles. I've watched these young men grow. I've done this since 2012. And to be honest, it is always tough to watch a senior class go. I get maybe sometimes a little too attached to some of these classes. I get a little too emotionally involved, if you will. I can't help it. It's my personality. I love these kids. This team will be remembered for more than just a win-loss column. They will be remembered for more than records broken, streaks ending, if in nobody else's mind but mine, because of the love that they have shown to me over these last 4 to 5 seasons. I had the honor a few weeks ago, something I've never done in my tenure. I was asked by the senior class to come down pregame and lead the pregame prayer. 2 weeks later, I was asked to come and deliver a devotion to the meal before the final game of the regular season. something I had also never done before. I think what gets lost sometimes in the Fyffe program is that we see football players and we don't see young men who are growing right up right before our very eyes, folks. This team, these young men, these 5 seniors in particular, will be remembered as nothing but men of class. I believe men of integrity. Good, wholehearted young men. And if they ever listen to this broadcast, I'm telling them publicly something that I've already told them privately, and I will continue to do so as long as the Lord puts breath in this body. I love you. Your radio guy loves you. Thank you for what you've done. Thank you for making me always feel welcome. Thank you to the 2025 Fyffe Red Devils for a memorable season. May God bless each and every one of our Red Devils that take the field, have taken the field this season, will take the field next season. Thank you to Coach Paul Benefield. You know, it was a few years ago I really began to start to feel like this was more than just a working relationship between Coach and I. I really began to feel like Coach is my coach, even though I never played for the man. Thank you to Coach Benefield for putting up with me for all these years, and hopefully we get a few more years to go, brother. Thank you to the staff. You guys are wonderful. I love this team, and I love this program. And while I know the hearts are breaking right now that the campaign is over, God willing, spring training's not far off. Winter workouts begin now, and we'll get back to it. And I will be here with you if the Lord allows it. Thank you for getting me through the 2025 campaign and what has been, honestly, on a personal and professional level, one of the hardest seasons I have ever had. Thank you. To Greg, I'll start with you. And I'm just going to go down the row.
Well, again, I mean, I don't know how to say anything more than what you just did right there. You know, being a Fyffe alum and playing, you know, for Fyffe way back when, I just feel more than anything else for the seniors because I know what it's like to walk off that field losing your last game in a playoff game. And it hurts, you know, and you don't realize how bad you're going to miss it until it comes, you know, 2, 3, 4 months when the next season rolls around. Then you realize, wow, that was really some of the best times of your life. And, again, you know, just an honor to be part of this crew and to watch Fyffe play. Win or lose, it doesn't matter. I'll always bleed Fyffe red and white. Can't go with the red and black, boys. It's red and white. But still, you know, it's just an honor to be here, and it's an honor to coach – or the coach. It's an honor to call with such fine young man and such a great coaching staff, and utmost respect for Coach Benefield and what he's done for this. Again, back in my day, I could never imagine that we'd win 1, 2 state championships, 3 state championships, and now you see them up there with, you know, 7 sitting up there, and it's like, oh, my goodness, you know, what a great program. So, again, just thanks to y'all 3, and thanks to Fyffe for allowing me to do this.
Well, Greg, what I can tell the folks listening is you're not a utility player of any sort. You've played a pivotal role the last several years, and one thing I want to point out here: at times, we all have regular jobs, and sometimes those jobs look like they're going to interfere with a Friday night or a gathering like we used to do on Mondays and that kind of thing. And Greg would always, outside of our group text that we have, he would take the time to text me or has called me a few times to say, hey, look, man, it is going to be really hard for me, but I'm going to do everything in my power to be there. I want to reassure you of that because he knows how freaked out I can get if things aren't going according to plan. But you always take that opportunity to say, look, I know it might be hard, but I'm going to do my best to be there, not only for you but for those kids. And I want to thank you for that. I want to thank all 3 of you for your dedication. But, Greg, since I'm talking, I appreciate the working relationship we have, the and not just on a professional level, but on a friendship and a brotherhood level. Honestly, I don't care what anybody else says about this broadcast crew. I got the best color commentator. I got the best stats and analyst man. I got the best sideline reporter. Well,
I don't know about let's not get over. Let's not get over.
I was going to say, we're going
we're getting a little overzealous there, Adam. Come on.
I'm working on him. I'm messing with you, but I do have the best color commentator. You do a fantastic job, especially after Bryce took the tablet out of your hands and just let you watch the game.
This is the first year Greg's actually got to watch football.
Yeah. Jeremy Johnson, of course, folks know how you came to be with us. You were a stats man with Fyffe basketball for a long time, and it was actually Drew's idea to bring both Greg and you on, and boy, has Drew really kind of predicted a wonderful future on that one. I didn't know it at the time, but man, you first of all, you got to quit missing 3 or 4 games. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But brother, you are wonderful, and I want you to know how much I love and appreciate the work that you do. The numbers thing is not my forte. But for somehow, some way, it is yours.
Well, it takes a little bit to pay attention long enough and not just get wrapped up in a ball game. But now, number one, I want to say Drew was a genius by recommending it. Come on,
Good call, Drew.
Good call, Drew. The best decision he ever made. But and I may have said this year in past, but it's really been a lot of fun to just be closer than just showing up for ball games and actually get to know a little bit more, see a little bit more, be a part of a team. And you guys have been awesome. And, there's been a lot of change in my life over the period that I've been here. And, I credit this and you guys to kind of being a contributor to kind of get me through some of that. And I really appreciate that. The friendships go beyond what we do here on Friday night. I mean, our crazy text thread is always it may never end. Even though I think y'all mute me a lot of times, or but it's just a lot of fun. Yeah. It's a privilege to watch. High school sports is the last holdout.
Yeah,
I mean, we've seen change in pro sports, change in college now, and you still got kids that just play because they want to.
Right.
And they play hard, and they're going to do it at Fyffe. And it's just that's what I love about sports is what I see from Fyffe kids and stuff. So, I don't even live in Fyffe anymore. I mean, the last 3 years I'm driving from Higdon, Alabama, and, it's not always been easy. So that explains some of the, missing a few games here and there. And Las Vegas, but that's a whole other story. But it's just great. It's great. I enjoy it, and we have a good time.
Yeah, we do.
And but I appreciate you guys. I appreciate Bryce. We give it to him this year, but he's jumped right in here and been great, much better than Drew. Yeah. I mean, let's just be honest. Drew, his third best sideline reporter. We got number one now. So no, just joking. But I appreciate you guys a bunch and. It's been a lot of fun this year.
Bryce, I know you're the new man to the crew, and like JJ kind of alluded to earlier, we kind of baptized you by fire that first week on more things than just the broadcast itself. But I've known you for a very long time, and I can't really say there was any hesitation when I realized that I probably would be making a horrible mistake if I didn't at least attempt to get you on the broadcast, especially after I heard the valedictorian speech. I remind folks he's the valedictorian from the 2025 senior class. I have watched you grow. I have watched you honestly blossom into a young man that I kind of wished I was at your age. I wasn't that young man. And I'm giving you flowers where flowers are due. But you have done a phenomenal job. You have gone above and beyond. You have really, especially the last month or so, really grown in your position as sideline reporter here. And really kind of felt like more than just that because, we were talking earlier in the season, hey, if you see something, just say it. You don't have to wait on me to throw it to you. Well, all of a sudden you started really kind of, especially the last 5-6 weeks, interacting with these guys up here. And, hey, I'm seeing this down here and that kind of stuff. You're more than just a sideline reporter. Thank you for being here and for joining this crew. And I hope we haven't mistreated you too bad and whipped the horse too bad that you decide you want to be a part of this again next year.
Oh, no, this is nothing compared to my family, I'll be honest. we get on each other every time we see each other. But before we start talking about that, I would just like, if the seniors are still listening, that nobody's disappointed in y'all. That would have been nice to hear whenever you lose. Just nobody's disappointed.
Yeah.
You gave it all you had, and that's all there is to it.
No.
Everybody's proud of you. And nobody cares you lost the streak. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I'm very glad I took this job. Whenever you asked me, I was shocked. I ain't going to lie. You had brought it up, but I was like, he ain't going to ask me. I was like, that ain't no way. I'm like, I'm a young guy. He ain't going to ask me. And then you just text me one random day and said, can you call me? And I was like, yeah. Yes, I can. And then I accepted it, and it's been fun. I just graduated, and I'm still out there. So, I mean, didn't leave nowhere. I still got to go out there, especially these two here. Got to learn more of them. Cut up, like y'all have been saying. It's actually more of a friendship outside of this than it is anything. It ain't just we see each other Friday and never see each other again till the next Friday.
Yep.
And so, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No. I said it. Go ahead and finish this out.
I love y'all. Y'all are actually nice. Y'all might say y'all ain't. Yep.
I mean, I was just gonna compliment Bryce when first game or two he's wearing sneakers and he's moved all the way up to steel-toed cowboy boots, square-toed.
Real man.
I mean, we really
40-yard dashes in them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gotta
so
build up that ankle strength.
my work here is done. I mean, he's wearing cowboy boots, and I'm back to wearing tennis shoes because my feet can't take it.
Bless us, Lord. Well, hey, listen, sincerely, I wouldn't trade my crew for nobody. I would put any broadcast we do up against anybody in the state. I don't care if it's a football game or a game of tiddlywinks. I would put us up there at the top notch and dare anybody to try and be better. And if they are better, I'll take the lesson from Coach Paul Benefield. Shake your hand and say congratulations and move on and work to be better. And that's our goal. Next year, we promise we will be better for you as we try to be each and every year. The Red Devils always strive to have excellence, and we do that on this show as well. The final tonight from Piedmont, Alabama. Once more, Piedmont 36, Fyffe nothing, and it appears that Piedmont will move on to battle Gordo next week as they have the lead 49-27 in that matchup. For Michael St. John and Melanie St. John back at the studios, allowing us to do what we do, thank you so much. For Greg Mears, Jeremy Johnson, and Bryce Tutherow, I'm Adam Ward from the Field of Champions, bidding you so long to you and the 2025 campaign. May God bless each and every one of you. Happy Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas. If I don't see you between now and then, a Happy New Year. And, of course, the final word, as always, go Big Red.
You have been listening to Fyffe Red Devil Football on Fun 92.7 HD2. Brought to you by
Collins Constructors, the Clarkson Pennington Law Firm, Watkins Heating and Cooling, the W.T. Wilson Funeral Chapel, Voice of DeKalb, the Town of Fyffe, and Mayor Paul Cagle, Southern Ceramic Solutions, First State Bank, Navexa Marketing and Design, 50 Taters, ABC Accounting Services, CCM Garage Doors, Congressman Robert Adderholt, Farmers Telecommunications Cooperative, Sonic Drive-In, The Diet Consultants, Fyffe Pharmacy, Alliant Label, JC Metal Roofing, Liberty Bank, South State Realty, Ace Auto Sales, Air Kids Inflatable Rentals, Applebee's Restaurant in Fort Payne, Froggy Freeze Shaved Ice, Morning Glory Meadows Assisted Living, Northeast Alabama Community College, Pennies from Heaven Spa, Rainsville Auto Glass, North Alabama Trophies Rainsville, People's Independent Bank, and by Petal's Flower Shop.
Fyffe Red Devil Football. Online at fun927.com. On the Red Devil Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube channels. And on air on Fun 92.7 HD2.